Let me just set things up over here. And give me just a second. Just a second. One momento. There we go. Beautiful. All right. I think we're good to go. All right. Let's start things up. Afternoon, evening, morning, everybody, depending on whatever time zone you are in. We are back. Yeah. So let's go. Let's start the stream. I just finished catching up on the new One Piece episode and the new One Punch Man episode, so if people want to talk about that, we certainly can. I had to get that done before I came live, so we're good. We're good. Let's go. How are people doing? Everyone else caught up on the episodes? The new releases and all that? Or whatever else you're watching? We also reached rank D on Z to A this morning. We reached rank D, so we're getting close to finishing the main story. Are you a sports fan in real life? Not even remotely. Not even the tiniest bit. Like, I am, so outside the loop when it comes to sports. You're not Jamaican? Yeah, I'm not Jamaican. I am a gamer. I don't know when did I ever claim to be Jamaican, guys? Did I at any point say I'm Jamaican? Like, out of all the things that, no, I've never once said I'm Jamaican. I think you might need some hearing aids. Well, you're not Mexican. No, I am part Spanish. I am a little bit like Spain Spanish, not like, I'm a little bit Spanish, like, yeah. Adam? Is that one of the names you guys gave me? I forgot. Is that one of the names you gave me? I have a whole bunch now, so. Okay, we've established that I'm not Jamaican. You can move on. Okay, how you doing, Yeon and Hi said hi. Opinion on Hunter x Hunter? I love the series. It's great. Rewatched it a couple of times. I think I've seen it at least 3-ish times. How you doing, Becky Fox? Sorry. I know that your favorite anime is Full Metal. I mean, it's definitely in the discussion for sure. I like your shirt. Thank you. How you doing, Yeon? What's good? I am watching 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. Okay, so you're on 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. How far in are you? Because I have one complaint. About the series. I want to know if you got there yet. Opinions on One Punch Man. Been watching it recently and it's fire. I just watched the newest episode right now. So I guess it depends where you are in the series. Like, I enjoy it, but like some seasons are definitely stronger. Black Clover or Full Metal? I'm going with Full Metal. Do I which anime? I have no idea what you're trying to ask. Do you which anime? Along what? Guys, take your time. Write your sentences properly so I can understand. The anime guy always gotta say hi, hello, Samurai, how you doing? Full Metal sub or dub? I actually mess with, I would do both. I watch it subbed most of the time, but I could do the dubbed. I like them both. I watched The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I haven't watched it. Haven't watched it. I think I may have read the book as a kid. I think I may have read the book, but I've never seen the movie. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is peak. I mean, it's one of my favorites for sure. For sure. Full Metal. Okay, I already read that one. Thank you, Yeon. Not sure how to respond. I mean, I guess thank you. I have a book. Nice. Do I like anime? Considering my entire channel is talking about anime, yeah. What would you say is bad about it? About Brotherhood? About Brotherhood? I don't really have any complaints about Brotherhood. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. Hey, Grypix, what's good? This live got me dead like Donut Goku. Oh, damn. So, like, what was that? Like, episode 8 or 9, we got Donut Goku. I'm on season 1, episode 24. What was your complaint? Gawain. My complaint was Gawain. Yeah. They had an amazing opportunity to have to make an incredible character, and they ruined it. Completely ruined it. Favorite anime? I'm just gonna say Full Metal. Is Hunter x Hunter good? Yes, absolutely. It is really good. Seven Deadly Sins sub or dub? I actually watched Seven Deadly Sins dubbed. I watched Seven Deadly Sins dubbed. What is your opinion on Initial D? Never finished it. I can't judge it. I love Goku. I have a... maybe you're just into really giant ripped guys. Like, I don't know, maybe attend a bodybuilding show. That might be your thing. Yes, Ace of Diamond mentioned. One Piece, I'm a fan. Damn, it's been a minute since I've been here. Okay, if you didn't know I got a haircut, yeah, you've probably been away for a while. Opinion, Naruto sub or dub? I watched the original Naruto dubbed and subbed, but I prefer dubbed. And Shippuden, I prefer subbed. What's your opinion on Serial Experiment Lane? Haven't seen it. Ryuga is the... I don't really care about power scaling in any capacity. Death Note or Soul Eater, definitely Soul Eater. By leaps and bounds, Soul Eater. I'm lucky that I live in Romania. If you're happy in Romania, great. That's cool. Thoughts on Bleach? I'm a big fan. Spy Family, I'm still on season 2. I have seen all of Fairy Tail. All of it. Are you excited for a Boruto Blue Vortex? Is it getting an anime? Because I'm not reading it. Welcome back, Pre-Fire. First Zeno or second Zeno? Oh, damn, Zeno versus Zeno. I'm gonna go with Zeno 1. You enjoying Spy Family? Yeah. I'm very early into season 2. But I preferred season 1 so far. SAO, I'm not the biggest fan, really. You sound like a Sith Lord. Thank you, I guess. I am a villain, so I guess makes sense. What anime you think beginners should watch? One Piece and... I always just go off of what the person might be interested in. So I don't say a beginner should watch this. I ask you what you're interested in, and I use that as a base. Gachakuda I haven't started yet, so I'll tell you when I eventually get there. How did I feel about Super Dragon Ball Heroes? I've seen clips of it here and there, but I never really sat down and watched it. I have no idea. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, MLS. Do you think MHA is a good anime? Yes. I loved it, just caught up. My friends who haven't watched it are trolling me. Don't worry, okay, then your friends suck. Thank you for dropping the like. Naruto, better. That's okay if you like Naruto. Like, you can like whatever you want. You can like any series that you want. I will not put you down for having a different taste. JoJo's, I'm on part 4 right now. I like most of it. My favorite fruit, Kuma's, I guess. You should watch it on YouTube. I'm not really. My watching time is extremely limited. It's extremely limited. So right now we're doing a Pokemon marathon while watching the weekly releases. I dropped Dawn to Dawn after season 1. AOT I watched subbed. Would I rather be regular Goku or MUI Goku? I'd rather not be Goku. I don't want to be Goku. The One Piece is real. Indeed it is. Favorite Pokemon? Either Lapras or Gengar, probably. Will the episodes on YouTube are 9 minutes, so I hope that's enough. Right now I'm watching the entirety of Pokemon, which is well over 1,000 episodes. I got work to do. Can I make a movie list you should watch? You can make a movie list. Will I get to that list? It's incredibly unlikely. I'm not trying to be rude. I have watched about 2 to 3 movies in the last 3 to 4 years. I just don't watch movies often, if ever. Why wouldn't you want to be Goku? Because I don't want to be someone else. I'm fine being me. I am completely comfortable just being me. I wasn't into Psyche K. Not that it was bad. It's just not my thing. You should watch the Clone Wars. I'm not into Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Sorry. My friends are huge Star Wars fans, though. I enjoy JJK, sure. Gentry Chow. I have no idea who those people are. Would you take all the? I mean, I don't need Goku's powers. I really don't care about having superpowers. I'm actually completely comfortable just being me. Have you ever watched Fullmetal Alchemist? Yes, I've watched Brotherhood several times. I never finished the original version. I really should. Yo, do you know Sid? I have no idea who Sid Kagano is. No clue. Nichijou, I don't think I've seen that one. It has action, drama, and it's sometimes funny. I mean, I just have no idea what Deanna. I have no idea what you're talking about. Gentry Chow, Underworld. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello, Arslan. How you doing? What are you watching right now? The weekly releases. So Eternity, One Punch Man, Hero, and Pokemon. Lots of Pokemon. Who would a fight in your opinion, Rick or Light? I mean, I don't like Light. I think, yeah, I'll go with Team Rick. I didn't finish AOT. AOT finished me. That's rough. Which is better, the World or Star Platinum? I guess I'll just say Star Platinum. I have a question. Just ask the question. You don't have to be like, you don't need permission to ask questions. I do know who Garp is. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. You didn't like... No, I'm not a Light fan. Anime Nerd Chat, basically. I've been told many times to skip season 1 of JoJo's. Is that a common opinion? Yes. Do I think you should? No. I actually don't have any issues with JoJo's Part 1. It's not the best season, but I wouldn't skip it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Light Yagami. What is your favorite fruit? Yeah, Kuma's. I already answered that. You will pay for your lack of vision? Okay. I don't need vision anyway. May I ask why? Because he's an egotistical, arrogant douche. He sees himself as being this super highly intelligent being that should be the decider of, who's good and who's bad, and he has final say and judgment over all when he's some dumb high school kid who happened to find the book. And yes, he's intelligent, but he was given pretty much the power to kill anyone at any time with so little information and leave no trace. And Lights and El still found him in a matter of days. So he's clearly not that bright. He's just full of himself. That was a Star Wars line? Yeah, I don't watch Star Wars. I wouldn't have caught it. Favorite movie? For talking non-anime movies, then probably like either Infinity War or something more like something more like Coach Carter or Freedom Riders. I like those two. Jolly Afternoon. Thank you, Gunther. One Piece is a super One Piece is super short, man. Takes no you can watch it in one night, easy. Thank you, Hamza, for the finger heart. Have you seen Inuyasha? I couldn't finish it, but I've seen it. Let's see. First anime I ever saw, Dragon Ball. Do you think it's unrealistic how fast L found him? The greatest detective in the world in anime, where like the characters are obscenely intelligent and have like crazy resources? Nah. We've seen much crazier things. I'm not a DxD fan. I also am not a Bunny Girl Senpai fan. Do you watch Fast and Furious? I haven't watched Fast and Furious since the first one. I haven't seen a Fast and Furious movie in decades. Do you know Tam? I don't know who Tam is. Yeah, Infinity War is solid. What are you doing? Are you walking on a treadmill? No, we're doing the moonwalk. Godzilla fan? I'm not a Godzilla expert, but do I enjoy the movies? Yes. What anime trope do you despise? Having super young children who are actually like thousands of years old and then putting them in inappropriate relationship dynamics. Gurren Lagann was not for me. Danganronpa I enjoyed. That was a fun one. I banned him. I mean, I've banned a number of people who don't behave in chat. Who's my favorite actor? The thing is, I only know, I barely know any actors. I can count the amount of actors I know on one hand. Whose names do I actually know? I know Shamar Moore. I know Matthew Gray Gubler. I know I can maybe name 3 or 4 more. Tom Hall. I know the Spider-Mans. I know like Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield. Like I just don't know that many actors, so I don't know. Can I get Rised? No. Rised? No. Man, you look like Alex. I don't know who Alex Honnold is. Who is your favorite character in Dragon Ball Z? Easily Vegeta or Piccolo. It's one of those two. Zora or Odin? Odin. I'm back. I like your stream. Nice meeting you, Arslan. Who is my favorite Hashira? If it's favorite character and Demon Slayer, it's going to be Gyome. Anything from Demon Slayer, my answer is Gyome. Ano Sorimaru, it's the same. It's basically the same thing. And also, I don't power scale. I don't know. I don't care. I like your. I'm back. Welcome back, Grinder. Who is your favorite Yonko? Probably Shanks. Probably Shanks, and I'm not like a Shanks obsessed fanatic. I like his I just like his attitude, his personality, how he does things. Who's your favorite villain of Dragon Ball Z, GT, or Super? Well, GT, it would be Shenron, like Omega Shenron. From Super, honestly, just going with gonna stick with Frieza. And from Z, either Frieza or Cell. I really do like Cell. Oh yeah, wait. You said Yonko Commander. Sorry, you said Yonko Commander. I have no idea. So I don't know. Never really cared that much about the commanders. Maybe Marco? Maybe Ben Beckman? We haven't really seen Ben Beckman do anything. I'll go with Marco. Captain America or Iron Man? I'm going to go with Iron Man. What's your favorite from Black Clover? Yami. If you do, who's your... Okay, I think you fought on DBZ or you fight Cell just so you can get absorbed in his... I mean, Perfect Cell doesn't absorb anybody anymore, so if I fight Perfect Cell, I don't get absorbed. Favorite anime? I just say Full Metal. I don't actually have one. Thank you for the follow, Mad Baby. Ippo is my favorite sport anime, so I've seen it multiple times. Have I seen Kaiba 2009? You mean Kaiba, Seto Kaiba? From Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes. I'm eating Sarmali M at the middle of the night. Okay, cabbage rolls with meat inside. Sounds fine to me. Iron Man or Spider-Man? That's harder. That's a lot harder. I think it depends which Spider-Man. And I'm not even sure like which one. I really like all three, but I think I'm more of a Toby guy over Andrew and Tom. And also depending on what... Damn, that's hard. I think if we're talking maybe comics or TV shows... Maybe Spider-Man. Spider-Man, okay. Yeah, I mean, here's the, I really like Robert Downey Jr. I really love him as Iron Man. He's just, I love it. But I also really love Spider-Man as a character overall, regardless of who's playing it. I want to create a One Piece game on Roblox, but it takes a lot of time. I mean, I can't help you. I don't touch Roblox with a 30-foot pole. Marvel or DC? Both, but more so Marvel. You ever going to read the manga of Dragon Ball Super? Probably not. Probably not. Just going to be honest with you. The Lion Enterprise is the best character in all fiction. I wouldn't go that far, even though I'm a big Escanor fan. RDJ is the best character. I'm a big Robert Downey Jr. fan for the role of Iron Man. Just that is one of my favorite parts of the MCU. If we are talking live action, he's one of my favorite parts of the entire MCU franchise. Just he nails it. Wednesday, I got the baddest grade, sufficient. I got the baddest grade, I don't even know what you're trying to say there. Would you say Vinland Saga Season 2 is better than 1? For me, it was. I actually enjoyed Season 2 more. Have I watched Daima? Yes. I got the... I know OAT stands for all time. Dream Lucifer from Vertigo. I have no idea who that is. Would you say... Okay, I already read that one. I'm on episode 15, season 1 of Vinland Saga. Okay, so you're almost done season 1. Nice. Superman or Batman? Funny enough, I'm actually not a huge fan of either, but I'm gonna be Team Batman here. I'm just not a Superman guy. Did you see? I'm up to date on One Punch Man. I just finished the second episode of season 3. Would you say AOT is a GOAT contender? It depends in what context. If you're asking for my personal preference, then no. In terms of like just being one of the noteworthy anime in history, just being well written in terms of popularity and stuff, then okay. It's going to be in the conversation. But like for personal enjoyment, then no. I did not start Gachakuta yet. It's going to be a while. Just being honest with you. Important question, DC or MCU? I'm more of an MCU guy. Do I play Dragon Ball Legends? I do not. Nice to meet you. I'm also an anime fan. I like Naruto Shippuden, Rise of Shield Hero. Shield Hero, mixed feelings. Death Note, Demon Slayer. So mainstream shonen. You pretty much watch mainstream shonen. I got it. That's cool. Do you watch Fire Force? Yes, I've seen all 3 seasons. Thank you for the follow, Geeked. Season 1 was the only good season, though. I did not like seasons 2 and 3. I was bored. I hope if they release season 4, it gets better. Thank you, Sasha, for the follow. Do I watch Gintama? I tried it. It was not for me. I'm just not into the comedy series. I know Gintama's like it gets more action heavy later and stuff. It didn't grab me. Have you watched One Punch Man? Yes, I'm up to date. Berserk is good. The manga is good, and well, the manga's great, and the 97 Berserk is good. Do I watch? Yeah, I already answered that one. Do you play Clash Royale? No, I do not. I do not. Yeah, not into those kinds of games. Do I know JoJo's? Yes, I'm on part 4. I'm quite familiar with most of JoJo's. Even though I probably forgot most of what I've seen up to this point. Because it's been so many years since I watched the other seasons. Do you watch... I already answered that one. Do you like One Punch Man Season 3 animation? I'm fine with it. I know people want huge flashy colors all the time. I'm fine. No complaints from me. Have you read any of Overlord? I have not read the light novel. I've seen all 4 seasons. Do I watch Black Clover? I've seen it multiple times through. The Berserk movies are okay, but not great. I mean, to be fair, none of the Berserk releases, even the 97 one, has been as good as the manga. Or, like, within the same conversation. So, fair enough. Did I watch... I already answered that one. Do you know Death Note? Yes. Yes, I know Death Note. Have you ever tried Avatar? Yes, I've been watching Avatar since before most of you were born. Ace of Diamonds, what a sleeper pick. I mean, I don't think it's that... Maybe initially, but the amount of people who come in and talk about it and recognize it, I don't think it's that much of a sleeper pick. I don't think it is. I think there's plenty of fans for it. I just don't think people post about it as much because you guys are probably too many people who are only watching mainstream shonens. Well, I guess it is a shonen, but like, you know, Black Clover, JJK, Hero Academia stuff. Do I know Bleach? One of the biggest series in history. Yes, I'm familiar with it. Do I think One Piece is... Do I think One Piece is One Piece or OP? Like, overpowered? I don't care. Power scaling is dumb. If you mean, like... Do I think One Piece is One Piece? Yes. Can you say the last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku, Frieza, will he survive? Find out. I actually can't do the voice. No, my voice is not perfect. Okay, so here's the thing. People ask me to do voices all the time. I can't do it. Because I spend 8 to 12 hours a day doing content, talking for work. My voice is always fried. This is not how my voice normally sounds. Do I think isekai is overused? So here's a cultural lesson for you guys. Why do you think we get so many isekai? It's because currently, because of the culture in Japan, a lot of people are not happy in their current living situation, in their circumstances. So the idea of an isekai starting over in a different situation is appealing, and therefore it gets a lot of views and sales. So that's why we're getting such an abundance of isekais. Do you remember any Bankais in Subversion? The full names? No. I remember all of them visually. I know what they all look like, but the full name, no, I don't. Can you please say, no, guys, I don't even, I'm sorry, man, voices are just not my thing. Do I know, yes, I'm up to date on Hero Academia. Please stop with the numbers. It's done, guys, grow up. Enough with the numbers. Escanor, such a W, thank you. Have you seen Kengan Ashura? I have not. Okay, yes, yes, Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi. Okay, that's an easy one. Yes, I should have been able to remember that one. Have you been watching the final MHA season? Yes, I have. I've been enjoying it. Okay, no, like Fire, stop it. Stop it. Best Bankai, I mean, forgot the name of the Bankai, but it's the one where you cast illusions on your entire team. Not on your team. You cast an illusion on everybody, so you think your allies are your enemies. It's the guy with the like straight blonde hair, shoulder height, shoulder length, kind of guy that has those sharp eyes. What do you think of? Yeah, Shinji. It was Shinji's. What do you think of Witch Watch? Haven't seen it. I sub to you, and do you know Spy Family? I'm on season 2. You don't have to sub to ask me questions, but I do appreciate the sub. Do you like Linkin Park? Absolutely. The newer stuff I haven't heard, but like I grew up on the old Linkin Park. Back when what was his name? Hold on. It'll come back to me. What was his... I can't forget his name. I can't forget this... Why am I forgetting his name? I attended the whole like memoriam for when he died. Oh, I feel bad now. Togenanki, haven't seen it. Yes, thank you. I remembered Bennington. It was it was Chester Bennington. I attended a memorial service for him. I watched back when I listened to Linkin Park back when he was in there. Do you know Hunter x Hunter? Yes, I've seen it several times. What's my favorite sports anime? Not Blue Lock. Ippo by far. It's Ippo by fire. I can't speak today. God. Okay, Ippo by far. I have not seen Inazuba 11 yet. I just started Death Note today. I'm up to episode 10. Glad you're enjoying yourself, but let me know when you finish if you still have that opinion. You create free energy. That's cool. There's also a guy in the States who created, what was it? A new form of fuel that's made from processing plastics that doesn't create nearly as much harm to the environment. It's really cool. Do you not like Death Note? I don't like the second half of Death Note. I like the first half. The first season of Ippo is I loved all of Ippo. Start to finish. The entire series, I love it. Favorite character from Ippo? It's Ippo. Takamura, like, as cool as he is when he's in the ring, his personality outside of the ring bugs me. So I can't give it to him. Do I know Mob Psycho? Absolutely. Seen it. Okay, no, that one I only watched once. I only watched that one once. One Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, is that crazy? No, you can have any taste that you want. You can have any taste that you want. It's never crazy for you to enjoy, a series in a different order or whatever. That's fine. Yes, the Elric brothers are cool. Would you say a favorite anime? I just say Full Metal to give you something, but I don't have a favorite. Yes, Black Butler? No, I dropped that. I dropped that one. Soul Calibur 2, I played one of the Soul Calibur games like decades ago, but I'm not a Soul Calibur fan. Cushiness things around my... Tuck, you need therapy. Full Metal is peak. I mean, I love Full Metal. Favorite Beyblade song from Beyblade? I mean, I only remember the original Beyblade. I have not seen any of the other Beyblades. I don't remember most of the music because it's been like 20-something years. So, like, I can't tell you. Oh, no, DxD does... Well, I mean, yes, DxD has a plot. It's just not a plot I have any interest in. Favorite Dragon Ball character? Either Vegeta or Piccolo. Bleach is low-key god. I mean, I like Bleach a lot. I'm still watching it as, because the Blood War arc isn't finished. I'm still watching it. Underdog is the quintessential Beyblade song? I have no idea. I don't even know what song that is. Piccolo's definitely... Yeah, Piccolo's like top 2 for me. Takuma's like Bakugo from MHA. Not sure if I feel that way. I just started watching Dandadan. I hope you enjoy it. Someone's doing math in chat. Okay. Do you know Attack on Titan? Yes, I know what Attack on Titan is. I can't put Gohan on top. Like, I do like Gohan at times. At times. I do think his writing is good, but my enjoyment of his character isn't as good. Can we agree Goku is a great guy, but bro is low-key a bad dad? It's not low-key. The battle theme for the first 3 seasons, I haven't watched Beyblade since the 90s. I don't remember what the music is. It's been over 20 years. Did you watch all 4 seasons of Attack on Titan? Yeah, I finished it. Is Piccolo as strong as Goku now? I'm not a power scaler, nor do I know. Yeah, free energy equation. There's no such thing as free energy. What's better, old gen or new gen? I think that question makes no sense. I think that question inherently makes no sense, and I don't get why people are asking it. It's not one is better than the other. You can look at individual series and compare them, Rurouni Kenshin from the first Rurouni Kenshin to Demon Slayer now. But saying old is better than new or vice versa, it makes no sense to me. Bleach doesn't get respect it deserves. It's in the big 3. It's one of the most well-established anime in history. Sasageo, Sasageo. Yeah, I know, that's the battle cry from Attack on Titan. I'm trying with Yu Yu Hakusho. I can't say I'm having a hard time. I'm having a very hard time. I have not seen another. I like Naruto I like both Naruto and Bleach, but it's like this. I like Naruto more, but I really like Bleach. Demon Slayer is one of the best anime of all time. Let that sink in. That's your personal preference. That's your personal preference. Demon Slayer for me isn't in my top 30, but it's a good series. But it can be your top 1 if you want. That's fine. What's your favorite sports anime? Ippo, hands down. Well, you're really asking me, scientist. You keep asking me, hey, do I know the biggest animes ever made? Yes. I feel the same way. Bleach is right there with Naruto. Yeah, I love both. I love them both. Hello, Loyal. Who do you think is stronger? I don't do power scaling. And also, I haven't read to that point. I'm still, pre-Loki. So, I haven't seen all there is to know about Loki. Couldn't tell you if I wanted to. Love to see the plastic era Beyblade. The plastic era Beyblade. Oh, you mean with the toys back when... I actually used to have a Dragoon. I used to have the original Dragoon Beyblade. I missed that thing. It was cool. Log Horizon, I'm a huge fan. I've seen it a few times. What would you do if you were face-to-face with Koro-sensei? I don't know. Ask him for some lesson plans on stuff. He's a really good teacher. Do I like ReZero? I do. Tale of Melodies? I can't say that I have. MFG. Can't say I know what MFG stands for. Do you think should get more attention? I always bring up anime that it depends on what the person's looking for. There isn't one series I'm like, hey, everyone should go check this out. I could give a few in general. Flower That Blooms with Dignity, World Trigger, My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Ippo. Have I watched Blue Lock? Yes, I have. What about Shippuden? If you did, then yeah, I've seen Shippuden several times. You said if you did, then who's your favorite villain? Probably Madara. You don't think Naruto is an anime everyone should check out? No, I don't think I don't think there is an anime that everyone should check out. There isn't one. Because everyone has different personal preference. So if you watch any of my chats, literally any of my streams, I will always say, when someone asks for a recommendation, what do you like to watch? Not everyone's going to like Naruto, not everyone's going to like One Piece, or Death Note, or Steins Gate, or whatever. I ask them what they're into, and I can go off of that. Do you have a definite spot for Naruto? I mean, Naruto's high up on my list. I rewatched it several times, so clearly I like it. A lot. I'm still watching Shippuden you're on episode 117. Okay, so you passed the Kakuzu Hidan arc. You got the badass moments with Shikamaru. Okay, you're in a good spot. What do you think of Goblin Slayer? I love Goblin Slayer. I'm not an artist. I do not do paintings. I collect paintings. Have I read Land of Lustrous? I have not. Hello, anime JJK. For me, it's Sunday, 9 people. What's the time? 3 p.m. Thoughts on Killua? Killua is one of my favorite characters from Hunter x Hunter. Favorite childhood anime? Probably Digimon. It might be Digimon. Anime that's like solo leveling. In what aspect? You like basically just straight combat? Like you just want ore farming and straight combat, or do you want like that level of animation? If you're looking for that like that smooth animation, I'd go with Unlimited Blade Works, Unlimited Muscle. Okay, no, that one I must have. Unlimited, I must have. Wasn't that one of the shows I watched as a kid? That is definitely not what I typed. Oh, that is not Unlimited Muscle. Is there another name for it? Because when I type it into my anime list, that's not what I'm not finding it. I feel like I know it. I feel like. Oh wait! I got it. It came back. It just came back to me. It just smacked me in the head. I know it. I haven't finished it, but I know it. I saw it on TV. I'm on Z episode 7. Hope you're enjoying it, even though that's like just starting. I forgot her name. Courage. I think I forget everyone's names. With the red eyes, who is a guard like at a prison. Her name. Karin. It's not Karis. It's Karin. Naruto OG versus Shippuden. It's close. I'm gonna give it to Shippuden like this. It's like this for me. Do you like Hajime no Ippo? And if so, yes, Ippo is my favorite sports anime. Favorite episode? I literally love every episode, start to finish. I genuinely loved every episode of that series. I'm a big fan of it. Maybe the flashbacks not as much, but like still good. I saw Chainsaw Man. It was the best. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Do you think there will be a gear stronger than No? No, it will not be. He's just going to master the gear. There's no beyond 5. You ever watch Monster? I'm on 32, 33 right now. Best anime to recommend to people who don't like anime? Then why are you recommending it to them? Are you trying to force it in their face, or are they people who are just new to it and they're looking for suggestions? Because if someone doesn't want to and you're trying to just force them, then don't do that. What do you think about the rumbling? It sucks for the people on the receiving end of the rumbling. Solo leveling, it's a good time. Rekka, okay, Flame of Rekka, I don't think I remember that one. Inuyasha, I dropped it. Rurouni Kenshin, I finished it, and the new one. There's a sequel now if you haven't caught the new season. But yeah, I watched all those, and Beyblade, and Metabots, and Digimon, and Sailor Moon, and Pokemon, and all those. Best of the big 3, I actually just did a video. I love all 3 of them, but like One Piece is marginally higher. Hellsing Ultimate, I finished it a couple weeks ago. I had the ending was great. Who wants anime recommendations? Pretzel, don't take Pretzel's recommendations. It is a trap. It is a trap. Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo, I haven't finished either. Let's see. I meant people who have never watched anime, not people who necessarily don't like it. Okay, that changes things. The wording is important. If they haven't watched anime, find out what they're interested in watching when it's not anime. Do they like horror stuff? Do they like mystery stuff? Are they romantic? Do they want like an adventure story with lots of action? Find out their interest and go from there. Yes, I've seen Angel Beats several times. I just like punishing myself, apparently. Pokemon, I'm doing a full marathon right now. Demon Slayer, One Piece by far. That's not even close. What's your anime list? It's set to private, so I'm not sharing my anime list. Can I ask what's a good horror romance? I mean, technically Berserk has romance in it. I mean, like there's Guts and Casca, right? Right? Yeah, horror Future Diaries. Future Diaries could do the job. Yeah, you know what? I'll also go with Future Diaries. Do I like 18 plus anime? If you know, you know. No, I don't. Code Geass wasn't really my thing. I mean, I got through season 1, but it wasn't my thing. Long time no see. I mean, we've been live. We're live every day. I've seen Death Note several times. Akame ga Kill, I've seen that a couple times. Have you seen Kabaneri? Yes, I've seen Kabaneri. Attack on Titan on trains, but switch the Titans with zombies. Can you give me a good anime to watch? I don't mind which genre. And then I'm going to go with one of my specialties, which is romance. I'm going to go with My Love Story. Thoughts on Seven Deadly Sins? It's a toss-up. It's good and bad. Just, do you does the bad things it does offset the good things it does? Sports anime, Evo hands down. What was your first? Dragon Ball. No, I mean, I don't have an issue with Lucia as a character. I just did not enjoy Code Geass. Let's see. I'm back. Welcome back, Arslan. Who's my favorite anime character? Impossible to say. I will never have an answer. I've seen too much. What should I watch after finishing One Piece? Feeling empty? I mean, One Piece isn't done. It's very far from done. Have you seen the other big three? Have you seen the other mainstream shonens that's what you're into? Like Naruto, Bleach, Full Metal, Dragon Ball, all those big ones. What was the answer to the sports? Ippo. Hajime no Ippo. There's only one. There's only one anime One Piece. No, there's more than one anime. Suggest them Clannad for Love Story. I mean, Clannad is a good one, and Clannad After Story, but it's not my favorite. My Snow White with red hair and My Love Story are my favorites. Death was sad. Do I think Jiraiya's death was sad? Sure. Yeah, it was sad. Evangelion wasn't really my thing. Kill la Kill underrated. I don't know if it's underrated. Like, again, not my call. I don't really care if it is. I think Kill la Kill gets plenty of attention. Plenty. What would I say about the new SAO? I dropped SAO a long time ago. If there's new SAO stuff, I haven't seen it. I refuse to watch 100. Am I tripping? I mean, there's no anime that you must watch. There's no anime that you must watch or that you must like. But I'd be curious as to why you say you refuse. If it's just like not something, it's not a style of anime or a genre you're into, or it doesn't seem appealing. Like, I don't know. Depends on your reasoning. What is Berserk about? Suffering. Pain and suffering and just betrayal and vengeance and violence and war. It's just, if you want misery and despair and horror with good action, then that's Berserk. You have completed the One Piece manga? No one has. The only one who knows the ending is Oda. Which is your favorite sport anime? Ippo. Favorite One Piece arc? Wano, followed by Marineford and Enies Lobby. I have not any NHK fans in the comments. I guarantee you there is. Every chat we have some people who like NHK. Favorite anime? Don't have one. I just say Full Metal to give you something. What is the most emotional moment you had watching anime? I've been watching anime since 1994. I have absolutely not the faintest idea. The most emotional moment out of all of them, I think it would depend how old I was. Because, like, I was more emotional as a kid than I am now. Would Ippo beat Baki? I don't know. I don't power scale. It makes no difference to me. Elbaf arc is best. I haven't finished reading it. Do you have anime figures? Only a couple. I'm selling most of them off. Because I'm just not a figure collector. I'm a painter collector. You haven't seen Berserk? If you're going to watch Berserk, I would go with the 97 version. Most of them aren't that good, so I'd do that one. How many S and Ep does... So Berserk has a few different releases, and none of them go very far. So I think, depending on the version that you're watching, you're looking at anywhere between 12 and like 20-something episodes, or maybe 30-ish. None of them got very far. Are you on a treadmill? No, we're doing the moonwalk. Yeah, the Berserk has different releases, and none of them get very far. Which anime are you watching nowadays? To Your Eternity, Hero Academia, One Punch Man, Pokemon, and wait, Hero, One Punch Man, Eternity, Pokemon, and Campfire Cooking. Campfire Cooking. Last time I said I watched redo of yes, I didn't get mad at you. I banished you to the corner of shame. I didn't get mad at you for watching. I banished you to the corner of shame. Jamai, get paid to do this. Seriously, are you on a treadmill? Yes. You like Food Wars? Yes. If there's food in it, I'm probably going to watch it. If there's food, I'm probably going to watch it because I love food more than anything. Everyone hating One Punch Man Season 3. I'm fine with it. I'm the only person not complaining about it. I'm fine. I'm not mad at it. I think you guys are just like really nitpicky with animation. I'm good. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but I'm fine. I'm chilling. I see Escanor's your profile picture. Is he your favorite? No. He just fits the name of the channel. And I like him. I'm not complaining about... Yeah, exactly. Look, I get it's not as flashy as people wanted, but I'm having a good time. Hunter x Hunter rating, 8.5 to 9. Escanor Sin of Aura, fair enough. You're not? Fair enough. Thank you for the follow, Eric. The worst anime in the world? There is none. If it's that bad, I drop it pretty fast. I have a very long drop list. Blue Lock, enjoyable. It's not the best sports anime I've seen, but it's enjoyable. How much time do you I've been watching One Piece since it started. I didn't marathon it. I think marathoning is stupid. In most cases. I've just been watching it since it came out. There is no animation, just moving frame. I mean, oh no, I disagree. I have no complaints about the One Punch Man animation. It may not be like thrilling or flashy or beautiful, but I'm good. I'm good. I liked Haikyuu and Kuroko Basketball. Ippo. Hajime no Ippo. I don't understand why there isn't a Hajime no Ippo Season 4, because I don't really know either, because I know there's enough content. There's definitely enough content. I have not seen Noir. I rarely read manga. I will never touch Roblox, forget it. I have figured Fat Boo and First Form Frieza, very nice. I will binge watch One Punch Man Season 3 when all episodes have aired. Okay. You can if you want to, if that's how you like to do it. It's not how I like to do it, but that's just me. I don't have a top 10. I mean, I can name some random top series. Favorite Upper Moon? I have none. I genuinely like Akaza. I don't really care. I really like Parasite. Same. Solo Leveling recommendations after. Solo Leveling and Parasite. Ooh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go with World Trigger. Is Gravity Falls good? I haven't watched it. I know that's crazy. Your thoughts on Vending Machine? Haven't seen it. Frieren, I've seen it twice. I enjoyed it very much. I'm gonna be honest, Blue Lock Season 2 animation was bad, but doesn't it? Yeah, look, I get the animation wasn't good in Season 2. I understand that, but I still like Blue Lock. That's not gonna change because the animation wasn't great. One Piece or Naruto? One Piece here, Naruto here. It's almost the same thing. Is Neon Genesis Evangelion good? It's not my thing. I can't rate it. Other people could. Thoughts on yesterday MHA episode? I've been having a great time with MHA. Great. World Trigger doesn't get enough attention. It never has. I mean, I give it shout outs whenever I can. Thoughts on My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute? We don't talk about it. When am I changing the background on the TikTok stream? Probably in the next day or two. I watch sub or dub. Depends on the voice actors. You like Hunter x Hunter? Yes. The next season, there's been no hint of a new season, unfortunately. You're on Dragon Ball Z episode 8, nice. Any recent anime I should watch? I would catch up on To Your Eternity. I know it's season 3 right now, but I would get into that. Any recent anime? I already answered that. Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer. The thing is, so here's why I'm not listening to music. This is my headphone, right? This is my headset right here, right? I don't have the converter to plug it into my phone. The converter broke. And I don't currently have the spare cash to replace the converter. So, it's been a few months since I've listened to music. Outside of, whatever's in the show I'm watching. So, otherwise, rock, punk rock, metal, instrumental, that kind of stuff. Ranma, I have not seen it. Naruto has only one hero, but One Piece has to achieve a dream. Naruto has many heroes in it. What are you talking about? Naruto has tons of heroes in their story. Did you not watch the series? How you doing, Daiki? Where can we watch the new Demon Slayer right now? You mean the movie? I did find it. I did find an actual good copy of it. I have to go double check. I don't know off the top of my head. If you could change one thing about Hunter x Hunter, or see one fight, I would either fix the pacing in the Chimera Ant arc, or I would animate the Chrollo Hisoka fight that we get in the manga. Heroes don't have a dream like Zoro? Zoro is not a hero. I mean, Zoro may do heroic things, but the Straw Hats don't consider themselves heroes. And yes, they do have dreams. You think the White Fang and Minato and not Shikadai. Was that his name? Shikaku. Shikamaru's dad. You think they didn't have dreams? You kidding? Who is the guy with the guitar under you? Oh, that's not a guitar. That's a shamisen. That's some Snow White notes. Representation of freedom, Eren or Luffy? I prefer Luffy's. Do you feel Zom 100 anime started strong, fell slightly in the middle, or finished for me? It didn't. Yes. Zom 100 had a great start, and I was bored by the end. It was impossible to avoid spoilers for JJK. I have. I mean, like, until then I don't scroll. I don't scroll on my phone. I post and I head off. Or I do this and I head off. I don't watch content. So that kind of helps. Have you watched season 2? And if there's a third, a season 2 of what? Season 2 of I feel like I missed the first season. Have you watched season 2? Okay, I can't remember. Death Note? I mean, you mean when someone else other than Light had the Death Note? Never saw it. What do you think of Hunter x Hunter? I love the series. Zoro versus Mihawk rematch, what's your opinion? Zoro's still dying. Zoro's not at that level yet. Would you rather stay 10 minutes in front of Cell so I die, or Frieza with Frieza, or 2 with Kid? In either scenario, it doesn't matter. In either scenario, you know what? I'm going to Cell. Cell is the most likely to ignore me. Thank you for the follow, Kurumi. I despise solo leveling. That sounds a bit harsh. You may not like it. That's fine. I think you're just angry that other people like it at that point. Because it's not that bad. Like, it doesn't do that. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth hate. Like, even the shows that I drop immediately, that I don't get through an episode. Rarely do I despise something. Okay, so, like, to say a show is boring for you, I don't think I think you're exaggerating your emotions there. Did I watch Kingdom of Ruin? I've seen like a few episodes. It is rough. Akatsuki member, Obito. I'm still on Data Live light novels. Well, that's cool, I guess. Thank you for the follow, King. Best bad gut. I have no idea what you're asking. But best bad gut. Best bad guy? So villain? So wait, you're asking bad guy. Are we talking villain or antagonist? Because antagonist has more options. If we're talking villain, probably Doflamingo. Thank you for the sub, anime. What's your top 5 under? I don't keep that kind of a list. I don't even have a list of like favorites. I think underrated is stupid as like just the idea of it. Because who cares if a show is popular or not? If a show is good, I'm going to recommend it. I recommend World Trigger. I recommend Snow White with red hair. I recommend Ippo, even though I don't think Ippo's underrated anymore. I recommend Parasite. Isekais. ReZero, Slime, Overlord, Log Horizon. Solo leveling is a good time. Do you think Light's biggest anime was killing Lind L. Taylor? I'm not sure what the question you're trying to ask. I feel like you're missing some words there. My friend is begging me to watch One Piece, but I can't sit down and watch. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll say 2 things in response to that. One is you are not obligated to watch any series. Doesn't matter how popular it is. Doesn't matter who's asking you. Doesn't matter how whatever. You are not obligated to watch any series. And 2, don't think of it as a marathon. If you decide to watch it, do not try and binge watch it just to catch up. Enjoy a series at your own pace in any way that is comfortable for you. Why do MCs always take some random girls and not the good ones? I think that's more of a personal taste thing. Sometimes it's just, their choices are clearly questionable. But I also don't know what your specific, I don't know what situations you're referring to. Usually there's a good reason they pick the characters that they do. The author chose that route. Favorite, I dropped DXD immediately, sorry. Biggest mistake? Well, L did, yeah. When L used the Lind L. Taylor trap, that was probably one of his biggest fumbles. I meant to say, do you think... Okay, I already read that one. If you have to choose one world to live in or transport to another choice, okay, if you have to, okay, I don't have a choice. Again, I say this every stream. I'll just go to Tempest and Slime. I'll go to Tempest and Slime. You're actually so cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, Aaron. What is World Trigger about without spoiling? So, to keep it as simple as possible, okay, so pretty much imagine a world like Earth, but it's interconnected with a whole bunch of other dimensions and worlds, and they're being invaded by these creatures that they've assembled different specialized technology and teams to deal with these creatures. I forgot what the name of I forgot the name of what they are, but they have to simultaneously protect their world from these invaders while trying to solve them, figure out where they're coming from, why this is happening, and how to eventually stop it. Are you ice skating? Yes. Do I watch Dororo? I've only seen one episode. Terraformers? I don't think I have. Why Naruto set up expectations for anime so high? I don't know what you mean. Why has Naruto set expectations for anime so high? It is one of the most, if it is arguably one of the most, top 1, 2, 3 most successful anime in the world. Seven Deadly Sins was my first anime. Nice pick. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for this. Yeah, thank you, Felix. Best anime? I don't think there is one. I'll just say Full Metal as a personal favorite, or one of my favorites. Okay, thanks for the explanation. Sounds a bit like a Men in Black, but anime. It's different. It's not Men in Black. I would give it a shot. How about Yu Hakusho? I'm struggling. Just gonna be honest, I'm struggling with Hakusho. Do I like Demon Slayer? Yes. It's definitely better than Men in Black. I definitely think World Trigger is better than Men in Black. I will call it a day. I will see you tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow again. Watching Dr. Stone. Have you? Yeah, I've seen all of it. I also know the manga ending. Not happy with that. I'm not leaving. You're leaving. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you later, Karta. Do I like romance? Yes. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I still have another hour. I hope you go ahead and enjoy the rest of it. I did struggle with Hakusho at first. I'm really having a hard time at the start. Is there an anime or manga that you initially disliked but completely won you over later? No. Can't say that's ever happened. What are your thoughts on the live action Parasite? Never watched it. If a show I don't really read manga very much. If something is bad and I'm really struggling, I'm usually letting it go. I'm not suffering through it, hoping it gets better. I did not DoorDash you. I haven't used DoorDash in over a year. When do you stream tomorrow? I don't know about EU time because I don't know. Tomorrow's live stream would probably be around 9:30 Eastern Standard. Welcome back, JJK, and then bye. All right, see you later. I got to Alabasta, very nice. Any recommendations on Crunchyroll? I don't have Crunchyroll. I don't have Crunchyroll anymore, so I don't know what's changed. Are you from Canada? Yes. Do I like Death Note? I don't like the second half of Death Note. So it's not about the ending. It's about the entire second half. Like God what he deserved, though. Have a nice day. I'll see you later, Ryan. Do I watch Windbreaker? I love Windbreakers. Have you watched Black Clover? Yes. Where do you watch anime if not Crunchyroll? I literally use Google, find various sites, and then watch whatever I'm looking for. It literally takes me 30 seconds to find any series I want. It's not hard. Did you like Black Clover? Yes. Enough that I have an autograph painting from Asta and Noel and everybody. Well, I still have to, I still have to find the rest of the Black Bulls. Okay, so you come into my chat and you spam. You're getting a timeout. Let's say for the rest of the, 30-minute timeout. Okay. Top one? I don't have a top one. I'll just say Full Metal, but I don't have one. I have not seen Flames of Recca. love how people just jump into chat, spam, and then I just, block them. It's funny. Seen JoJo's? Yes, I'm on part 4. Okay, did you have a favorite character in... favorite character in Black Clover? Yami. It's definitely going to be Yami. Which Shinigami is your favorite? Ryuk or Rem? Ryuk. I wasn't really a Rem fan. Why would I... Okay, why are you asking to be honest? I have no reason to lie about something like that. Favorite JoJo so far, 2 or 3? It's not going to be 4, it's not going to be 1. Which anime has the most beautiful, unique art style in your opinion? 2 different questions. Beautiful, maybe Violet Evergarden. Or unique, maybe like Fooly Cooly? Kill la Kill? Something like that. Favorite in Gachakuda? I haven't started Gachakuda. Have you seen the newest One Punch Man? Yes. Hold on, I need to pull the YouTube back up. There we go. I want to throw up. That's rough, dude. Go to the bathroom. Hello, Thin Knight. Yeah, haven't started it yet. Has anyone watched Sirius the Jaeger? I have not. No idea what that is. The only Jaeger I know is, Eren Yeager. Have I watched Tokyo Ghoul? Yes, I've seen both seasons. Enjoyed the first one. The problem is I'm in a car. Keep your head by the window, I guess. Would you recommend Bleach? In general, yes, I would. It depends on who, because people have different tastes. But yeah, I like Bleach. Have you seen Okay, fair. A Silent Voice looked so good. Yeah, Silent Voice was great. Silent Voice was great. I loved it. Beautiful series. Movie. Sorry. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. What I wanted to say. Which anime do you recommend after I'm done Naruto, and Attack on Titan and JoJo? So again, you're watching only mainstream shonens. So if you keep watching mainstream shonens, I'm gonna go off of that. So you could try Demon Slayer. You could try Solo Leveling, Full Metal Alchemist, Hunter x Hunter. But it also depends if you want to expand outside. It seems like a lot of you guys are only watching mainstream shonens. You might want to start expanding outward. I'm just watching Drunken Kaido dueling Luffy. That's always fun. You should start... dude, I've been cosplaying on live. The thing is, cosplaying is not comfortable. That's the thing. Putting out, being in costumes for every live stream... I'm not sure, man. Being in cosplay is extremely uncomfortable and time-consuming. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be doing that. And I'm not going to be walking on the treadmill in cosplay for 2 hours. That's not going to happen. There is no new Gen Big 3. It's only your personal... the only Big 3 that there is now is your personal favorites. There is no, new one. Ace of Diamond is solid. Yes, absolutely. Favorite character in Naruto? Shikamaru, easily. Which anime do you recommend? Okay, that one I answered already. Yeah, I already answered that one. Favorite slice of life? Are we talking about pure slice of life or romance slice of life? If you're talking about pure slice of life, then probably the Masterful Cat is depressed again today. What do you think about Sword Art? It's pretty with nice music and some good action scenes, but in general, I'm not really interested. Tomorrow's Joe, I've heard of it, haven't seen it. Zetman, I don't know that one either, but I think I know the name. I have not seen Hero X. My dad told me to watch Sword Art. Is it any good? You can watch it and decide for yourself. I wasn't a huge fan. You'll find it's pretty and nice at the start. That opinion may change as you go once you start to see more of what they do, but you might come to a different conclusion than I did. Have you caught up with One Piece? Yes. At least on the anime, yes. Gachakuda, haven't started. What do you think? There is no worst anime. I mean, you can go on reviews and find the lowest reviewed one, which I have done. It was pretty atrocious. But I just have a massive drop list. Which is the longest title name with reincarnate as an anime? I don't actually know. Which anime has a long... You can just Google that. If you just want the name of the title with the longest name, you could just Google that. Thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul? I enjoyed Season 1, not so much Season 2. I dropped Mushoku Tensei immediately for obvious reasons. What should I watch after Demon Slayer? You loved it. If you just want straightforward action, you could go with Solo Leveling. It does a lot of the same stuff. Straightforward plot, pretty animation, great action scenes. OG Tyson on the description. Yes. Yes. From Beyblade, yes. Though we will be adding new characters to the green screen display on the new rotation in a day or two. So we'll have new characters up. Have I seen Lord of Mysteries? No, I haven't. I'm going to watch One Piece. Hope you enjoy it. Spoiled for Gear 5. It's okay. You'll still enjoy when it's revealed. What do you think is the worst anime? I already answered that. Which is the longest time? I already answered those. Okay. JoJo's, I'm on part 4. Haven't caught up yet. Thoughts on Bleach? I love the series. Solo Leveling was my first anime, then Black Clover, now Demon Slayer. What should sounds like, again, another person going through the mainstream shonens. So, going off of that history, you can just catch up on, Hero Academia, JJK, Full Metal, or if you want to diversify outside of mainstream battle shonens, I'm more than happy to give suggestions. No way to me. I'm on the first episode of part 4. I think I'm on episode 16 of part 4. 16 or 17. Did I like Code Geass? Can't say I did. I couldn't finish. I tried. I tried. The girl with the blonde hair. Well, okay, that's from Ghostsake. It's a romance mystery. So solving crimes and murders, but also developing a beautiful love story. What should I watch after AOT? You could try Kabaneri the Iron Fortress, or you could go with the other mainstream show. It depends what you're going for. It depends what you want to, what are you in the mood for? Instead of asking what to watch after a series, ask, what are you looking to watch? Because maybe you want something more happy or cheerful or relaxing after something depressing like AOT. The reason is I'm thinking of watching Bleach, which you should, is because I saw one of the animations of 1,000 Year. So 1,000 Year Blood Work in terms of animation is going to be better than the rest of Bleach. It does have good animation during the series, don't get me wrong, but Blood War is just a different breed. You can try the anime. You can give it a shot. Worst case, I would read your way up there if the anime is too slow for you. Thank you for the follow, YQ. Thoughts on Gunbuster? I haven't seen it. Made in Abyss, haven't started yet. All stuff I haven't seen. Made in Abyss is high on my list though. Who do you think is the best YouTuber? I barely watch any YouTube. I barely watch any YouTube. Sorry, I'm not the guy. What do you think is the saddest anime? I've seen a lot of sad stuff. I don't keep a record of this stuff. And also, my opinion is 100% going to change. Because what I found sad now versus what I found sad 20 years ago or 30 years ago, it's not going to be the same thing. It's not going to be the same thing. So whatever I rank as the sad, it's just going to change. It's good. Have you seen The Fragrant Flower? Yes, I loved it. I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite anime. I don't have a favorite character. I don't have a saddest anime because my opinion's just gonna change. If you want good recommendations or sad stories, I can do that. You want something sad? Go watch Clannad, all of it, after story included. Go watch Angel Beats. Go watch I want to eat your pancreas. But ranking them, I don't know. Are you on a treadmill? No, we're doing the moonwalk. Thoughts on World Trigger? Fantastic. 86, haven't seen it. MHA, I'm up to date. I'm really enjoying it. Have you seen... I already answered that one. How you doing, Zone? Welcome back. What's the scariest anime? I don't really watch that many scary anime. I've never been scared by an anime before. I can't say I've ever been scared by an anime. I actually asked anime, which is good among these long titles with reincarnated in the name. So reincarnated, again, I haven't watched that many reincarnated with anime with that name. Reincarnated as a slime, reincarnated as the Seventh Prince, haven't seen it. Reincarnated as a vending machine, haven't seen it. I haven't seen that many series with that name. The Finest Assassin, that one I saw. That was fine. He Cannot Be Scared. I don't watch horrors. Like, the horrors that I've seen Berserk, I've seen Monster, I've seen Parasite, I've seen Elfenlied. None of these are scary. How many animes have you watched? Almost 1,000. Do I like Bleach? Absolutely. Do you hear about the Dragon Ball Battle Hour announcement to anime? I have no idea what you're talking about. I watched Free Ren, and I must say I've never been so hooked on an anime. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What about Devilman Crybaby? I've seen like one episode. Higurashi, haven't seen it. Let's see. I don't know why horror is a genre. When thriller is more... They're not the same thing. Thriller is a that's about psychology. Horror is literally about being scared. Like, thriller and horror are not the same thing. Like... okay, you are getting banned immediately. Holy hell. Jeez. Have I watched Ippo? It's my favorite sport anime. Do you think Hunter x Hunter is ever going to finish? I mean, the manga? Hopefully. I think didn't his wife, the author of Sailor Moon, say she wanted to be involved in that? Any anime you'll never get tired of? No. Yes, there is no anime I'll never get tired of. Absolutely, I will get tired of everything if I watch it enough. Most horror thriller, they can be overlapping. You can have horror and thriller, but horror does not equal thriller. Or like thriller, they're not the same thing, but they can be in the same series. Can you watch Spy Family? I'm on season 2. Do you ever in your life felt bad or had a bad dream after watching? Maybe when I was a kid. Maybe like 20 something years. Maybe when I was like 6 or 7. Now, no. I've almost finished JoJo's. Hold on, I was reading that question. Difference between Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Full Metal. What do I watch? Well, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the shorter. It's like the Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's shorter, higher animation, less filler, better pacing. But some people do like the original better. Some people do like the original better, maybe because of how it's done. I didn't finish the original. But think of it as like the higher budget, shorter version, less filler. Have I seen Blood Plus? I have not. I don't have a top 5. I can name various top series, but I don't have a top 5. Full Alchemist Brotherhood character. Favorite Brotherhood character is going to be Greed, I think, probably. Dragon Ball has... Okay, let me make sure. Okay. Dragon Ball holds an event every year called Battle Hour. It announces games and animes. I can't say I don't really care that much about battle games anymore. I used to as a kid, not so much anymore. Top 5 villains. I don't have a top 5. I'll say Madara, Meruem, and I'd just be making up the rest. I'd just be picking answers out of thin air at that point. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the Alabasta arc that much. That's fine. You're gonna have arcs that you like, arcs that you don't like. Some people will like the series, some people won't like the series. That's all fine. That's cool. Are older people, I'm not saying you are old, but don't feel scary or bad? No, people can get scared, but I'm not gonna get scared from. I don't get scared from an anime. Just I know it's a TV show. It's or a movie. It's fiction. It's not gonna hurt me. There's nothing it can do to me. Is Goku a bad dad? Yeah. Best arc in Yu Yu Hakusho? I never finished it. I'm struggling really hard. Toradora worth watching? I mean, yeah, you can watch it and enjoy it. Is it the best series ever? No. Where is bread? Not here. I don't have any bread. Where does One Piece rank for you in like a Mount Rushmore aspect? I don't really have a Mount Rushmore in that sense. Like, I have a favorite romance, I have a favorite sport, I have a favorite, all that kind of stuff. One Piece is definitely going to be amongst my favorite shonens, for sure. Have I seen Nana? I don't think I have. Is Attack on Titan better than One Piece? For me, no. For me, it's not close. Have I watched Remake My Life? I think, yeah, I did. Goku vs. Saitama, doesn't matter. Power scaling is silly. I hate when people nitpick animation like One Punch. Yeah, you know what? I can get critiquing. There's critiquing and giving feedback, but I'm not gonna get mad over things like that. I'm just not going to get mad over it. Do you keep track over all the animes you've watched? Yes and no. Because I only started tracking a couple years ago and going back to all the stuff I didn't track. So, like, I'm doing it now, but I don't have a record of everything yet. Pretty much, there's this event going to show 2 anime projects, so hopefully it's Super Season 2. I mean, hopefully, I wouldn't be mad at a Super Season 2. What's the most recent anime? I literally watched One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 2 right before I came on live. And the new One Piece episode. Any thoughts on hoes joining? Don't talk about people like that. Don't call people hoes. It's not nice. Guess who's back again? Shady's back. Tell a friend. Do you feel good after an anime? Then what? Okay. Do you feel good after an anime? Then what are that if not your entertaining anime tell? I'm not sure I understand. Do I feel good after watching an anime? Depends on the anime. Because some are happy, some are depressing. What do you think about the best? I don't think there is a best anime of all time. There is none. And even if you're asking me personally, I'll just say like Full Metal or something else because I don't have a favorite. Your Lie in April, it was good. It was good. Not my favorite, but it was good. What are your top 3 favorite last stands? Top 3 last stands? Like, I don't have a list for these. I'll put Erwin in there. I'll put Boo versus Vegeta versus Boo in there. And how about Escanor versus the Demon King? I actually don't. I don't know if that's my top 3. I just picked 3 good ones that I thought of in the moment. What anime made you depressed? Kuma's backstory, or Angel Beats, or Digimon Kizuna, or Pancreas. Yeah, I'm on part 4 of JoJo's. I'm not watching Overflow. Hey Shifa, my hero Loki made me want to listen to music, walk on the sidewalk on a sunny day. It has those moments. I will not be watching Overflow. Sorry, not going to happen. Just might as well give up on that. That's a win list. I personally put Gohan versus that. Okay, fair enough. You know what? Gohan versus the androids in the future timeline. Fair enough. I can give you that one. Should I watch Death Note? Up to you. Give it a shot. See if you like it. If you're asking me, should I watch a series? There's clearly enough curiosity that you want to try it, so just go try it. I don't remember any of the, I remember almost none of the JoJo stands. Just gonna be honest with you. I don't remember the names of any of the stands. I remember what was it? Something Diamond. I remember a couple of the ones from Season 4. I don't remember any of the ones from Season 3, 2, and 1. Almost none of them. Do you think Light is dumb? I don't think dumb is the right word. I don't think Light is, stupid. Because he's clearly intelligent in some ways. I think he's arrogant and careless. I think he's arrogant. And that leads to him making stupid mistakes. I don't really watch comedies. To be honest, I don't really watch comedy, so I don't think Bloodlad's gonna be my thing. Shield Hero Season 1, yes. Shield Hero Season 1 was way better than 2, 3, and 4. You missed 2021 Any Talk? I mean, no. It never made any difference to me. Yoruichi can 1 versus all her verse, and power scaling is dumb. Had you ever seen Death Note? Yes, several times. Can you name 10 7 Deadly Sins characters? I could literally just name the 7 sins. And then, Gawain. And then, what was his name? The Demon King. And Elizabeth. Done. Alright, Captain of Scrap's Disposal. Did you read Kingdom? Did you read Kingdom? No. I rarely read manga. If you had the Death Note, what name are you writing first? I'm not using the Death Note. Because if you would use the Death Note, there's something wrong with you. Do you ever miss watching anime for the first time? No. No. Once I watch a series, I used to rewatch series, now I don't. Once I watch a series, I move on to the next one. Have I seen Prison School? I dropped it immediately. Absolutely not. Who has the best character development? I don't think such a thing exists. I don't think such a thing exists. I think there's going to be multiple characters with comparably good character development. I'll say Vegeta's a good choice. I'll say Thorfinn's a good choice. I'd say Piccolo is another good choice. Is there a character you just can't hate? I mean, there's plenty of characters that I don't hate. But if the author went out of their way to make me hate them, I would have. Yeah, you can ruin any character potentially. You could ruin any character, like theoretically. JoJo should be the top 5 anime of all time. I mean, that's your personal taste. I mean, it could be in your top 5. It could be in your top 5. It'll never be in my top 5. The haircut's not. I don't think it's new at this point. It's been a while. Do you think Goku solos all? No. For one, power scaling is stupid, and 2, Goku's not even the strongest in his own storyline. And if people keep saying Goku solos, it's going to make me smack them in the back of the head. Come on. What's the oldest anime you've seen? Astro Boy. Did you watch Ashita no Joe? I have not. Shibai from Boruto. I don't do power scaling. Did you find the girl and her guard dog weird? Yes, I dropped it. I dropped that one. Which character is actually complex or interesting or has a good philosophy than many people's perception? Characters with a good philosophy? Or Thorfinn. I'll go with Thorfinn. Who does solo anime then if it ain't Goku? No one solos anime. And Goku's not even close. And also power scaling is stupid. I will stand by that statement every day until I die. You watch Enjoy Yakuza? I can't... Oh wait, I tried that one. I dropped it, I didn't like it. Where should I watch anime? You Google the series you're looking for, and you'll find dozens of sites that all have it. Okay, I already read that one. I don't have a favorite character, because there's too many good ones. What is your opinion on the best power system? Either Nen or Alchemy would be my top choices. Favorite stand so far? I don't remember 95% of the stands. I barely remember any of them. Sorry, I don't have an answer. I'm working on a show web series as I'm watching this. Interesting, awesome. Hope you're doing well. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, honey. Do you watch? Yes, iShield 21 is a throwback. Good choice. Which character had the potential to have aura, but then just got terrible character development? Gawain. Gawain. Do you like triggers as a power system? You mean like from World Trigger? Sure. From World Trigger, that's great. That's a great power system. Hello, dude. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Dada? Is that Dada or doo-doo? Name a color that is not transformation in Dragon Ball Z. All right. Green. I'll go with green. What's your thoughts on reincarnated Itachi? It was cool having Sasuke and Itachi have those final moments, that closure, that emotional, satisfying conclusion. It was nice. It was wholesome. Thoughts on Iron Blooded Orphans? It is one of the only mecha series that I actually liked and watched all the way through. It's good. Hunter x Hunter, love the series. Favorite Dragon Ball transformation? Super Saiyan 4. Erased. It's a great series, but the ending is a bit rushed. It is easy to figure out the mystery, and it's a bit rushed at the end. But otherwise, it's a good series. I don't have a dating life. I prefer food. Do you like ReZero? Yes. Do I like anime? No. What are you talking about? Opinion on Evangelion? I didn't get into it. Which character had potential to be a villain, but then just turned into a terrible hero? Had the potential to be a villain, but then just turned into a terrible hero? I don't know. You are old for this now? If you think you have to stop watching anime because of your age, you sound like a miserable, lonely, depressed person. I'm sorry. Feel bad for you. What's your guilty pleasure genre? I don't have a guilty pleasure. That would imply me like I need to hide it or feel some sort of shame or embarrassment for watching something. There's nothing. Not one. I like slice of life, like working. So you like the ice guy and his cool female colleague, or the masterful cat is depressed again today? Anime is mainstream now. You good? I mean, I'm good. Who cares if it's mainstream or not? Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. That's all. Whatever you want to do with your time, that's up to. It's your life. It's your life. What is power scaling? It's a waste of time. Have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho? I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. What was cooler, Luffy turning into Gear 2 for the first time, or Gear 5 for the first time? Gear 5. Gear 5. Which was cooler? 5. I love Kuroko Basketball. I have not started Gachakuda. I will not buy a treadmill. I'm sticking to the walking pad. Until I get a house, I don't need a treadmill. Because I'm not running. It would also be way too much. It's way more expensive, takes up way more space, would be in the way. I'm not getting a treadmill. Do I like orange? Nah. Wait. Was orange the one I dropped? I might have dropped orange. Let me double check. Wait. Oh, wait. I think I've seen this one. Wait, anime, orange. I could have sworn I've seen it. I didn't log it. I might have to double check if I've seen it or not. Do I like Goku? In general, yes. I have a Goku sweater. Have you watched the new Demon Slayer movie? I have not. What is your worst anime? I don't have one. I have a long drop list. I'm going to go and watch some JoJo's. Enjoy. Master Cat's so good. I want season 2. You know, I would love a season 2. And you're the first person who has mentioned that they know Masterful Cat. So good job to you. Slice of silent voice. You mean silent voice out of 10? 9 or 10. It's somewhere between 9 and 10. I have no complaints about the movie. Did you watch Food Wars? Yes. The ending was rushed. Opinions on Chainsaw Man? I like the world. I like the world and like the power system and the story. I don't really care for the characters. Have I seen Onimai, I'm Now Your Sister? I have not. I don't have Crunchyroll anymore. Mine has expired. Black Lagoon needs season 2. I think I watched it. I watched Black Lagoon. I just don't remember the series anymore. I watched it like a long time ago. Ippo I've seen several times. It's my favorite sport anime. Dandadan, I finished season 1 and dropped it. Wasn't really my thing. Do you like Beck Mongolian Chop Squad? I have no idea what that is, but I think I've heard of it before. Toradora is not even remotely close to being the best romance story, like not even top 20 or 30. It's enjoyable, it's decent, but best, by far not close. Hilariously not close. What's your favorite fight with Ippo? It might be with, what was his name? Oh, the guy what was, it's not Volg, it's not the 40-year-old guy, it's not the, his name will come back to me. I have seen Silent Voice. His name will come back to me. So yes, Sendo. Yes. But yes, Woody was Sendo. How did Goku not end up becoming a bad guy? Well, in episode 1, well, not, okay, I don't know. I don't think they mentioned it in episode 1. Goku gets dropped on his head and then loses his memory, and he goes from being a terrible, mischievous child into a good boy. Y'all need to watch Goblin Slayer, already did. You watched Ippo and became a boxer. Relatable. I mean, I wouldn't be a boxer just because I can't. I have too many concussions, but otherwise, awesome. I'm not going to be reading Toriko. It looks cool. Maybe I'll watch it. I'm not reading it. What anime, in your opinion, has the best OST? Maybe the 5th opening of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Do you watch Current Lagged? I have no idea what that is. Have you ever seen TH? No. I have seen the newest My Hero Academia. It was great. Absolutely. Do I like solo leveling? Yes. How do I feel about JJK's ending? In the manga, I was fine with it. I was okay with it. I wasn't like blowing, like it was good enough. I wouldn't really change anything. Have I seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Up until the end of 5Ds? Yes. Dr. Stone, I'm up to date. Anime and manga. You watch Golden Kamuy. I'm on episode 40 something. I'm a decent way in. What's Goku's biggest inspiration? Probably what was it? What was if you're talking about the inspiration behind his character design, what was his name? Wasn't it the Monkey King? Like Son the Monkey King. Cool 67 your typo just sold. Favorite character in Food Wars? Soma's dad. Forgot his name. Soma's dad. There you go. Sun Wukong. Alderamin on the Sky. Alderamin on the Sky. I have no idea what that is. Have I watched AOT? Yes. Yakuzura Family? Don't know it. AOT cyclical ending. Thoughts on the Attack on Titan cyclical ending? I mean, it was written well. I can't say I loved it, but it made sense to me. It was written well, but I don't know. I just wasn't a huge fan of it. You like Yakuza Fiance? No, I dropped it. I dropped it pretty fast. Which clan does Marshall D. Teach belong to? What was his name again? See, guys, stop asking me questions of names because I don't remember characters' names. What was his name? I'm not gonna answer. I don't remember names. I'm in Gurren Lagann. I'm not a Gurren Lagann fan. Sorry. What do you think is Heater? If you caught up to the manga, you would know that Rox D. Zebek is that not exactly his name. Anyways, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. What do you think is Heater? You mean better? Are you trying to say better, not heater? Have I seen Fooly Cooly? Yes. Have I watched JoJo's? I'm on part 4. What do you think of JoJo's? I already answered JoJo's. Thoughts on Fullmetal Alchemist? I'm a huge fan of the series. Naruto and One Piece are equally good. They're equally good. I just did a video on it. Who wins, Karu D. Uck or Goku? Me. Do I like Goku Black? Not really. He was eh. Yeah, okay, it's the Davy clan. There you go. Davy Jones. Which clan does... it was Davy Jones. Please don't ask me names, because names just go in one ear and out the other, because I don't care about names. Also, my brain doesn't remember them. No, I win. Food Wars, like anime, doesn't need to be about cooking. Your anime recommendation. Food Wars, so anime about food doesn't need to be about cooking? No, Malta, I definitely win. Thoughts on Awkward Senpai? Don't know what that is. Berserk? You mean Berserk? Great manga. Have I watched High School DxD? I dropped it immediately. KC Chiefs best. I don't follow football. FLCL? I watched it. I recommend it to people if they want something different, but I can't say I loved it that much. The craziest plot you've seen? Probably I guess it depends on the context, because what does crazy even mean? It's too vague of a term. I'm gonna say One Piece because of how everything is so interconnected from start to finish. Favorite sin is Escanor. That's not even close. What is relationship between Goku and Vegeta? Rivals, and while they might hesitate to say it, they're friends. They're rivals and friends. Your review on One Punch Man new season? Slow start. I mean, review what? It's basically been an introductory episode setting the scene for the war between the heroes and the monsters, and now Garo is in conflict with the monsters because what's going on with the kid. And I don't know what you want me to say. I'm having a good time. It's just nothing spectacular. It's decent. I can't give it to Bond because of Elaine. That relationship is too creepy for me. Should I watch the Broly movie? If you like Dragon Ball, then yes. Best friendship, Naruto and Sasuke or Luffy and Zoro? I prefer Luffy and Zoro, but I prefer Luffy and Zoro. Just out of personal preference. Top 5 best fights in Ippo? I have no idea. I like all the fights in Ippo. It's not even like they don't have any bad fights. They don't have any bad fights. That's the problem. I don't have a favorite anime. Who is your number one character in all of that? Okay, guys, if you're new here, I have seen almost 1,000 series. I've seen almost 1,000 series. I'm not picking up one character from that many. Just not gonna happen. Do you believe in gravity? Yes. It's not a belief, it's a fact whether you believe it or not. I see your jawline. Oh, okay, thank you. No, I don't date. Nuri, I don't date. What's your fighting... Okay, what fighting anime do you suggest a beginner anime, except One Punch Man is appropriate for kids-ish? Well, what's appropriate is going to be more your personal... Like, I guess it depends on how you see it, because I started watching, like, murder mysteries when I was 3. I've been watching, like, homicide... I've been watching, like, homicide shows since I was a baby. So, we might have different perspective there. You could go with Solo Leveling. That's pretty... I mean, there's some blood, but, like, there's nothing over-the-top graphic, I guess. 1,000 Year Blood War, fantastic. Go watch it. 1,000 Year Blood War, go watch it. Do I like sports anime? Yes. Okay, anime name of the guy with the baseball bat. Sako. Okay, Ace of Diamond. Ace of Diamond. And the girl under you. The girl is Gosek. Which fight is more sad? Luffy versus Usopp or Luffy versus Sanji? I think Luffy versus Usopp. Luffy versus Usopp. Do you think Blue Lock Season 3's animation will be better than Season 2? I will hope so. I wasn't nowhere near as devastated or frustrated as other people are with Blue Lock Season 2. I was fine. But, like, I think that we can expect more. I think we should want more for Season 3. What's a character do you think didn't deserve to die? Didn't deserve to die? I mean, I can think of a whole list, but I know because of chat. I'll make chat happy, I'll say Rengoku. Because Rengoku didn't deserve to die. He's not my top choice. But, like, he didn't. Death Note is so... I wouldn't say Death Note is bad. I just don't like the second half of Death Note. Oh, what is the craziest story about Vegeta and Goku? That they went from trying to kill each other more than once to being, like, family friends and, like, hanging out on a regular basis. Blue Lock is my favorite anime. I'm all caught up on the manga. I'm glad you're enjoying it. First half is good, second half... So, I'm not sure if I say the second half is terrible, but I do think that the second half was not as good as the first by far. Do I like Berserk? In general, yes. JJK is the best anime. I mean, if you're enjoying JJK, great. Do I drive? I don't have a car. Thank you for the roses, Violet Evergarden. Wait, is that Violet Evergarden hater? Is that Violet Evergarden hater? Because I know, hang on. Click. Oh, it's just regular. Okay, no, it's not the Violet Evergarden hater. It's just regular Violet Evergarden. How you doing? Blue Lock is a smart manga if you're... we don't put people down who like different series here. You don't put people down for liking stuff. The only people I mock are people who like, I don't know, like Rent a Girlfriend or something. You got any manga? My collection was destroyed a long time ago. I don't have one. Tomodachi Game haven't started yet. They lost the plot completely, in my opinion, on Death Note. I mean, I don't think they lost the plot. I just think I just don't like the direction they took it. Watch some transformation. Are you telling me to watch some transformation anime? Well, like, what are you talking about? What a character you don't like at all? Orochi, Charlos, Saturn, the Gorosei in general, the MC from Guilty Crown. I could go all day. What was his name from Slime? What was his name? He died at the end of season 2. He was the villain of season 2 and then got wrecked. What's a character do you think should die if they are alive? The Gorosei, Saturn especially, Charlos. Most beautiful and good OST anime that feels good to look in. Violet Evergarden. God Valley Battle Royale is going in the manga. I'm aware. I'm aware. DxD is peak. I mean, if you like it, great. I dropped it immediately, like hot trash. Like, get it away from me. Do you think Luffy is going to fight Blackbeard or Emu? I think he's going to fight them both. Not gonna lie, Shido ruined Blue Lock. I don't find so. I don't find so. I was fine with Shido. What anime left you speechless? I don't think I've ever been left speechless before. I can't say any anime has left me speechless before. Most, I already answered that one. DxD is just not for me. Sorry, I hate it. Can you recommend a W anime? What are you into? Because we're gonna have different takes on what a top anime is. So what are you into? Edrunners haven't started. On the topic of romance, don't watch White Album. I haven't seen White Album. What's an anime do you think should be deleted from every platform? I don't know. I don't really care about any anime being deleted. What do you think of Golden Time? Terrible ending. Golden Time, terrible ending. Watch Violet Evergarden. Violet Evergarden is great. I highly recommend it. Who do you think is the strongest? I don't care about power scaling, but what was the question? Was it strongest villain, Frieza or Boo? Depends when in the series. At the time, Boo. Now, Frieza. Opinion on Berserk, the manga's a masterpiece. Griffith, he did everything wrong. He's not innocent. Stop it. 2000 anime, like, okay. 2000 animes like Code Geass, Monster M, mostly horror. 2000 anime, like, what are you trying to say? What do you think about the quintessential quintuplets? It was better than I thought it was going to be. It's not a masterpiece, but it's better than I thought it was going to be. Does Majin Buu Solo light? Do you mean like the concept of light or light Yagami? What do you think about... I don't know what that is. Is AOT good and should I watch it? Well, whether you should watch it is going to be more about your personal taste. You could try it and decide for yourself. Did I enjoy it? For the most part. I would say give it a shot and see if you like it. What about a YouTuber? What do you think about... I don't know who that is. I almost follow no YouTubers. I follow almost nobody. Can you say my name? Hello, Sia. Most of the anime I watch are mainstream, okay, because some anime that don't get as much traction I've never stumbled upon. Okay, so... But, like, what are you looking to watch? Are you looking to find something that's not mainstream? Or are you just, like, you don't know where to start looking? Do I gamble? No. Is that Ghostic? Absolutely. Is Violet Evergarden a meme? Why are people hating her? The same reason that any other people hate a series. I love Violet Evergarden. Can you tell an underrated anime? See, I don't know what's underrated because I don't care about people's opinion. I know that sounds harsh. I don't care about the opinions of the masses. I will just say World Trigger. I will say World Trigger. But I don't follow what's popular or not, basically. Do I have recommendations for someone who loves MHA and romance anime? Okay, romance is one of my specialties. My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Go Sick, Sign of Affection, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, Silent Voice. I could go all day with romance. My anime list, I'm not sharing my anime list. Where is the best place to read manga? I'm not the guy to ask because I barely read manga. I just use like Manga Fox or something, but I just rarely read manga. Thank you for the follow, Zay, Sukuna, or Gojo, Sukuna. If it's power scaling, I don't care. I just like Sukuna more. Wait, is that Violet Evergarden hater? Yeah, there's the Violet Evergarden hater. I was wondering when they were going to show up. Love is War. It's good. Peak, I wouldn't say so. It's good. It's just, it's a little bit. It's directed towards a younger audience. It's just not my thing. Do I like Tojo? He's all right. He's fine. I'm gonna watch ReZero. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, find what you like and go to recommendations. Yeah, find what you like and I'll go off of that. Ever heard of Karakuri Circus? Yeah, I tried it. It wasn't my thing. Thoughts on Mob Psycho? I thought it was fantastic. Narrator carry the show for which series? Love is War. I mean, the narrator in Love is the narrator of Love is War was good, yes, but I still don't think I can't speak. Love is War was not peak for me. I just started Spy Family and it's pretty good so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm on season 2. I prefer season 1, but we'll see. Your treble on your mic is too high. No, it's not the treble. I'm just stuttering. I just have a really bad stutter. Hey Violet Hater, fight me. Oh yes, we have Violet Evergarden and Violet Hater in chat. So we have a battle going down. See you later, JJK. Many say Griffith is one of the worst anime characters in terms of morality. What are your thoughts? In terms of morality, he's pretty atrocious. Yeah, he's pretty bad. Is he the singular worst? Thank you, Weston. I appreciate it. I don't think he's the singular worst, but he did some pretty horrendous things. Well, I think I'm done for today. All right. Gonna watch more One Piece. Enjoy. I will be back tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. We still have another 15 minutes here, so I'm here for a bit. Thoughts on Dark Continent? I'm not reading it, so I'm not reading it. Thank you, Aiko. I meant Toji. Yeah, Toji from JJK. He's cool. He's fine. He's not my favorite character in JJK, but he's fine. What is your favorite villain trope? Trope? If you meant group, then I'm gonna say either the Akatsuki or the Knockers, or the Ants, for like the Hunter x Hunter ants. Do I recommend One Piece? In general, yes, but it depends who I'm talking to. Have I watched FLCL? I have. Do you think Ultra Instinct Goku defeats Light Yagami? You decide for yourself. Have I watched FLCL? Yeah, I already answered that one. Favorite pirate in One Piece? Favorite pirate? Pirate does make it easier. Kuma or Rayleigh? Well, let's see. Back from school. Perfect timing. Well, even though we're leaving in 15 minutes, but welcome back from school. Can I skip to Wano? No. Do I like manga or anime? I like them both, but being honest, I barely read the manga. Have I watched Clannad and After Story? Yes. Have I watched MHA? I'm up to date. Kuma isn't considered a pirate. He's a revolutionary. I mean, okay, yeah, no, fair enough. Then Rayleigh. That's true. They are distinct. They are distinct categories. You're right. They are distinct categories. Rayleigh. Can I also skip? No, you can't skip to Wano. Do I have any comedy? Sakamoto Desuka is my comedy choice. Romance. Combine comedy and romance. Love is War. Love is War. Or yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Love is War. Favorite anime conclusion? Probably Full Metal. Probably Brotherhood. I was telling my friends to watch your lives. I mean, we have another live stream tomorrow. This one's over in about 10 minutes, but we'll be live again tomorrow. I really need to think. What's your opinion on Assassination Classroom? Fantastic. Many say watch One Piece to reduce time for One Piece. Many say watch One Piece to reduce time for One Piece? I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say. Is Avatar: The Last Airbender an anime? It's an animated series. It's an animated series. One Piece is overrated. I mean, look, overrated, underrated, whatever. That's going to come down to your personal take. And really, if you're a big fan, you're not a fan, it's all fine. I like the series. You might not like it as much. Not a problem. Don't even bother with One Piece. Watch ReZero. Look, I'm going to say, if you like One Piece, watch it. If you don't like One Piece, you don't have to. ReZero, same thing. If it's interesting, go watch it. Your daily stream, yeah. So it depends on the day. Most of the time, it's around 9:30 Eastern Standard for about 2-ish hours. On Fridays and Sundays, I have work in the morning. I can't stream in the morning, so that's why it's later today. And then we also have our Twitch streams 5 days a week. So tomorrow we have a stream here in the morning and then a Twitch stream in the afternoon. It's posted on my Discord. If you go to my Discord and go to the FAQ section and scroll down to the Twitch times, to the stream times, you'll see it. Have you watched Ranma? I have not. There is no anime. Exactly. There is no anime that every person will like, which is why I kind of go off of each person's individual preference. I am up to date on Mashal. I'm having a good time with it. 9:30 Eastern except Monday. So here's the thing. It's about 9:30 Eastern except for Fridays and Sundays. Tomorrow will be, tomorrow's Monday. It'll be around 9:30 Eastern because I go to the gym in the morning. I come back here and then I start my stream. Thank you, Jordan. So yeah, it kind of depends when I get home from work and when I get home from the gym and that kind of stuff. But there's usually a window of time that you can expect me to be live. Is Kentaro Miura the goat of manga? I don't remember who that is because I don't remember names. I really recommend Ranma. I mean, people recommend it every day. I don't have time. Have I watched Gurren Lagann? It was not for me. Do I have recommendations for a slower paced fantasy? So are we talking about like a fantasy action series, fantasy romance series, if you want fantasy romance, then I'm going with Snow White with red hair. If you want it depends what kind of fantasy you're going for. Because there's also fantasy, it's like slice of life. I like Nukitashi, the animation. I don't know what that is. What's up? Not too much. We're just hanging out. Favorite isekai? ReZero, Log Horizon, Overlord Slime. Okay, there you go. Fantasy romance, Snow White with red hair is going to be my first pick. What is the best military anime? Maybe Jormungand? I haven't seen that many. Maybe Jormungand? Mysterious Girl X, I have not seen it. Have I watched Redo of Healer? We don't talk about that here. No. We're not getting into that one. I know what that... No, because I don't like fan service, and that's more than fan service. That's just no. No. Because I'm not a horny teenager. Wait, what's your favorite anime in general? I don't have one. Have I watched Trigun? I've watched the older Trigun, and it was great. I mean, technically, AOT is a military series. Yeah. It is. But I was thinking more the focus of the show is military, and AOT is kind of a bit... you're right, and I don't know. Are you a Ghibli fan? I wouldn't say I'm a Ghibli fan. I've enjoyed the movies that I've seen from them. Look, AOT clearly has military in it. It has, obviously, there's a lot of politics. But, I was thinking of the more military-focused series. Which is why I thought of something like Jormungand. Most Gundam series will be military-based, sure. Code Geass, Iron-Blooded. Was Yorka 7 military, really? I guess, kind of. One Piece is about... One Piece has the Marines. Marines are... Yeah. Can I please recommend a free app to watch anime? Google. Guys, this should not be a question that happens as often as it does. You Google a series, and you will find dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of sites to find any series you're looking for. Within 30 seconds. Black Lagoon better than Jormungand? I think I preferred Jormungand. Ever seen the Saga of Tanya the Evil? No, I have not. I know what it is, though. Anime Kai, I swear it's the... Anime Kai works. But, literally there's dozens of sites. Bleach might low-key be the most overrated media. No. Again, I just don't think you've seen that many anime. And I think worrying about what's overrated or underrated is a waste of time. I think worrying about what is overrated or underrated is a waste of your time. Who cares? If you like a series, enjoy the series. If you don't like a series, you don't have to like the series. Don't waste your time. Every highly popular anime is overrated to an extent. But, again, who cares if a show is underrated or overrated? If you appreciate a show, continue to do so. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. Like, don't worry about it. MHA episode 3 season was great. 100% one of the best MHA animes. Season 8 is great. Yeah, I think the current season is fantastic. I'm loving it. Which fantasy anime? Fantasy is too broad. It's too broad because there's fantasy action, there's fantasy romance, there's like there's just too many variants on fantasy. It's too broad of a category. Like fantasy romance, Snow White with red hair would be my choice. So you'd have to get more specific. Should I start from Dragon Ball? Yes. Start from Dragon Ball. Favorite One Piece Marine and Pirate, respectfully. Marine, Fujitora. Pirate, I guess maybe Rayleigh. Opinion on Death Note, the first half was good. Okay, X-Arm best anime. I haven't seen X-Arm. I've heard of it, have not seen it. Also, 5 minutes, guys. I gotta go in 5. Naruto or Bleach? Naruto by a small margin. I still like Bleach plenty, by the way. Fujitora is probably my favorite Marine character. Maybe Anime of the Year. I mean, it could get it. I'm not going to make promises. I'm not going to, like... I'm not too invested on who wins Anime of the Year. But, like, I think MHA could be in the discussion. Good Night 3 Sword Style. The second half was insane of Death Note. I didn't like the second half. Opinion on Code Geass wasn't my thing. I forced myself through season 1 and then I just couldn't anymore. Helmeppo. Oh, Helmeppo was a fine choice. His character development was pretty good. Okay, no, it was pretty good. JJ Kerr, Bleach. Bleach. You ever seen Orb? I have not seen Orb. Before time skip or after time skip, I like them. You know, I actually like post time skip, but I see why people like pre time skip. I like the same things. I'm just not bothered. I'm not as bothered by the changes from pre-time skip. I'm enjoying both. I've enjoyed both. I don't have a top 5. I can make up some answers for you if you want. I'm a big Black Clover fan. Kobe's top Marine. I mean, fair enough. Have you seen any live action? The One Piece one. And yeah, that's about it. Have you seen Tetsuko no Tabi? I have not. How do I donate? I think there's a super chat option. Will you react to Crunchyroll Awards? I mean, we'll probably talk about it, but we can talk about it, but I'm not going to care. Like, I'm not emotionally invested. But we can have a conversation on it. But, like, who wins best animation or best overall I don't care. At all. But we can definitely have a topic on it. Thoughts on Mushoku Tensei? I dropped it immediately. Could not do it. Have you seen Tetsuko no Tai? Okay, I already read that one. Will you... Okay, I already answered those. Okay, I'm up to date on the questions. I don't have a favorite. I'll just say Full Metal so you're happy with something. I have not seen Strike Witches. 2 more minutes, guys, and I gotta go. Let's see. Yeah, we can talk about who wins the awards. I don't care who wins. Yeah. Because no matter who wins what, I'm not going to stop enjoying the series that I'm already enjoying. What genre of anime do you like the most? Romance adventure. Fullmetal Alchemist or Brotherhood? I never finished the original. I've seen Brotherhood several times. I love Brotherhood. I don't know if Hunter x Hunter will ever come back. I would like it to. I don't have any evidence to suggest that it will, but I would be happy if it did. DxD is not my thing. Sorry. I'm not into that kind of anime. Okay, so here's what you need to understand, Rachel. Here's what you need to understand. I have opinions. I don't pick universal favorites. That's why you're not... This is why you're not hearing me. I don't have favorites. I can talk about the various series that I enjoy. I can talk about why I like something or why I don't like something. But I think picking favorites is a waste of time. Okay. Hear me again, Gust. I can have a list of series that I think are better than other series. But as we're picking a singular above everything else is a waste of time. And no, I will. You just called me a boy. I'm ignoring you. And two, if you've been here for more than 30 seconds, you know I don't do power scaling. So no. But yeah, I don't call me boy, you child. Are you detached like naturally or due to logical mindset, or do you have after? So I'm not sure if it's logic or just how my brain is wired. Like logically, it makes like in my head. To me, it makes no logical sense to have a favorite. It makes no logical sense. Because my opinion is just going to change based on my mood, based on the day. It's going to fluctuate all the time. And like even when I'm trying to pick a favorite, it's just like, it makes no, it adds nothing to me. It adds no value. So, okay. So, Rachel, you're still not hearing me. You said you don't care about anything. No, okay. I don't care about picking singular favorites, about putting one singular series or one singular character above all things. It's a waste of time. We're talking about the Anime Awards? Again, it's a waste of time. Let's say Hero Academia wins Anime of the Year, right? Let's say it wins Anime of the Year. Is that going to affect my enjoyment of the shows I'm already enjoying, or how much I'm enjoying that show? No. So if it's not impacting my experience, what does that have to do with me? It's like, oh, okay, congratulations to Hero Academia. Picking a favorite series. Do I need to be keeping track of why something, of like my order of what's the best? Is that going to change my enjoyment of everything else? No, it's not. So like, what's the point of making a list? Especially when it's largely going to be emotional and my feelings are going to change all the time. So like, who cares? We watch the stream for your opinion, but you're saying you don't. But like, I give my opinion. I'm giving my opinions. I don't respond to the ones where you're asking for favorites. Like, what do you want me to do? Pick like, if you ask me about death, like people ask me about Seven Deadly Sins, Death Note, Dragon Ball, all these different, and I'm giving answers. I'm giving answers to all of them. The only questions I can't answer are the power scaling ones, which are stupid. The power scaling questions are just objectively stupid. But as for like what's universally the best, again, what do you want me to say? Are you trying to hurt? To Be Hero X is going to be an Anime of the Year? I mean, maybe. I don't know. It might be. Like, I don't know what you want me to... I'm already giving my opinion on every single series as we go through them. No, I've never said that. What animes do I enjoy? I've answered that question dozens of times. I've answered that question dozens of times. Then, like, okay... You want my favorite romances, My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Sign of Affection, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I can go days and days for a romance series. Shonens, I watch all the big ones from Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, JJK, One Punch Man, Overlord, Log Horizon. You want sports, Ippo, Blue Lock, Kuroko Basket, Haikyuu. I respond to everything. I've never said... what's my opinion? Like, it doesn't matter what I like. I answer. You're just picking and choosing what you're hearing. I love Vinland Saga. Mob Psycho's fantastic, but you make it seem like a lot of people in the comments have stupid questions. I make fun of the power scaling questions. The power scaling questions are stupid. That's it. I'm not saying people like. I don't think you're hearing me. And now it's a completely different complaint. First, you were complaining that I don't answer the question. Like, I don't give, like... I think you're changing the argument. It feels like you're looking for there to be issues. I just don't like power scaling. And I encourage people to critically think. To not let me decide if they should watch a series. If they ask me about a series, I'll say what I think about it. What it does well. How the Berserk anime. People here love Berserk, right? I haven't read the manga, so I can't fairly critique the manga. I talk about how if you're going to watch Berserk, to watch the 97 animation, because that's the best one that they've done. If we're going to talk about Demon Slayer, how I don't think it's carried by the animation, how the plot might be simple, but simple doesn't mean bad, and how it still is a very entertaining series. So, like, I can talk about all these different things. and the intricacies of those series. So I'm not just saying I have no opinion. I definitely have opinions. I just want people to decide for themselves whether they should watch something or keep watching something. That's the point. I want people to decide for themselves what they invest their time in. Black Clover 2026, yes, exactly. What did Griffith do? Everything. He's terrible. I'm on it, but like it gets bored. But like, what do you want me to do in it? What do you want me to say that I'm not already doing? Because I'm giving my opinion on everything that I can give my opinion on. The only things I avoid is deciding for somebody whether they should watch something or not. I'll give my opinion on a show. I just don't tell people what to do with their time. And then power scaling. That is the only thing I avoid. And maybe like the obvious, the fan servicey stuff. Oh, Rainbow, redo of Healer. Obviously trolly comments. Obviously I'm gonna laugh at those because they're not being serious either. Like, come on. What's your opinion on? I love Free Red. I've watched it twice or 3 times. I lost track. See, like, I don't have a favorite overall. I don't have a favorite overall. Like the most iconic anime outside of the anime community. Iconic. Probably Pokemon. Sorry, but like everyone and their grandma knows Pikachu. I try to be, William. I try to be. I just want people to decide for themselves what they invest their time. Like what you like, dislike what you don't like, as long as you're not putting other people down. That's really the main message. Like, share what you love, talk about why you like it or why you may not like a series, but like, also don't put other people down for liking something different. Is Vinland Saga worth it? Yes. Is Vinland Saga? Yeah, Vinland Saga is worth it. Tokyo Ghoul should I watch? Season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul was good. Season 2, I didn't find it, so no. I like all of those. Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, JJK. I'm into most of the new gen shonens. I can't afford a 3D printer. Also, I don't have the technical skills to use one, and we don't currently have the space for one. I like your detached in nature when you say you don't like. Because I don't have bad dreams when I watch a series. I mean, that's just. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me to be afraid of a fictional series. You enjoyed Eminence of Shadow? I didn't. I thought it was boring. I thought it was kind of just... I think people just like it because it has, like, I Am Atomic, so you have, like, those epic moments, big explosions, pretty colors, and some pretty girls in the background. I think the show is average. Do I enjoy Bleach? Absolutely. Yeah, but, like, if people want power scaling... then I'm going to tell them hey, this isn't the channel for that. If I'm not a power scaler, I'm going to tell them hey, go find a channel that does power scaling. Because it makes no sense. Like, as a concept, it makes, like, okay, like verse-to-verse power scaling. It makes no logical sense. So, like, it's just not something I'm going to do. And we see what it does to the anime community. Power scaling breeds conflict and hostility. And I don't need that here, especially when there's no logical reason for me to do it. So, I'm going to tell them to go find a channel that does do it. What's your favorite fight in Naruto? Probably my guy in Madara. Okay, so, look. If people don't like the way I do things, they can go somewhere else. If they don't like that I'm going to be logical about how I talk, that to me is ridiculous. You expect someone, you think that streams can't be logical? That to me says enough more about you than me, because I'm not going to watch an irrational streamer. I'm put off by people who can't be rational. So if you want just mindless entertainment, I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. I'm going to have reasons behind why I do what I do. And if it doesn't make any logical sense... Okay, so Rachel, this is why okay, Rachel, do you make content? Do you make content? You're looking at this wrong. You actually have it backwards. You make content that you enjoy making, and your audience will find you. It's not about doing what it's not about trying to appease the masses. You do content in the way that you like to do it, and then the right people will find you. And then you refine the process on how you go about making it. but do what you want to do with your content. So I'm not here to try and be the people pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm never going to be. I don't want to be. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Thank you, Axolotl. The second you try and just please everyone is when you become miserable. There's going to be people who don't like me, and that's fine. They can leave. I haven't seen I haven't not seen Toilet Bound yet. Most people watch Kai Snat, then go be like, if you're trying to get the most, I mean, you're forcing people to like media the same way you do. You're forcing. How am I forcing anyone to like? What are you talking about? I'm not forcing people to. If anything, I'm not forcing people to like anything. I'm saying to not put other people down for liking something different and to enjoy what you enjoy. I'm doing the opposite of what you're saying. I'm doing the exact opposite of what you're saying. I'm not forcing anyone to like anything. I'm a One Piece fan. There's people in chat who don't like One Piece, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I encourage diverse thinking and diverse taste. Don't like. I'm just. Look, this is a hostile shit. You gotta be humble. When am I not being humble? When am I not being humble? Honestly, it sounds like you're just trying to be hot. Like you're trying to find reasons to not like. Like if you don't like me that much, if you have so many issues with how I do things, why do you keep coming back? Because I've seen you before. Like if you don't like how I do things, why do you keep coming back? Because this is who I am. This is authentic me. I do things based on what makes sense to me, and that's it. You said multiple times you are better than everyone in chat. Okay, I have regulars in chat. When have I ever said that I'm better than other people? I have never said. Find me a clip where I said I am better than everyone, in a non-trolly sense. You mean like when I quote Escanor and say I stand the pinnacle of all races? There have been times where I quote Escanor. That's it. Do you play any games on Fortnite? No, I do stream on Twitch. Exactly. Yeah, I quote Escanor when I'm acting like obviously that's just having fun. I never put people down. Evidence of Shadow character. I didn't really like most of the characters from Evidence of Shadow. I will say which of the who was it? Maybe the white-haired girl? Maybe her? Maybe like the white-haired elite student girl. I can't say I was like a big fan of any of them. Yeah, Dark Void is somehow at every stream almost. What do I think about Beyblade? I only saw the original. I love the OG Beyblade. Have I watched JJK? Absolutely, I'm up to date. Do I think Seven Deadly Sins deserved Escanor? I think Seven Deadly Sins needed Escanor. I think Seven Deadly Sins needed him. What do y'all know about Metabots? I grew up with Metabots. I take care of yourself better than... okay, so... What I meant by... So a lot of the people in chat joke about they don't sleep, they don't eat, they binge watch series, never leave the house. It is my job to take care of my health. So we talk about it in a joking sense. That is not me saying, wow, I'm just so much better than all of you guys. Just like, you guys need to take, like, please take better care of your health. You can find multiple clips of me saying, hey guys, stop staying up for my streams, please go to bed and take good care of yourself. Because I think you guys need to, a lot of you do need to take better care of your health. I don't put people down. I don't do it. Otherwise, I would not be very Delusion Goes Crazy. You're the only one chat. We have... No one else is saying this. You're the only one saying this. Rachel, if you think I'm that horrible of a person, why are you here? If you don't like me, why are you here? What's the best manipulator, your opinion? I don't know about best. I don't know about best. We could talk about Aizen, how he manipulated Ichigo's entire existence. We could talk about L, how he played Light like a fiddle and used and trolled him into finding his location. We could talk about Classroom of the Elite, how Ayano Koji pretty much uses everyone like chess pieces. That's pretty solid too. As for like the best overall, I don't know. Anime you dropped but then came back to and realized it was good. I dropped JoJo's Part 4, came back to it, and I'm enjoying it a second time around. Do you think anime movies are going to be more popular in the more popular than Marvel movies? Well, the thing is, we're seeing a downward trend with the quality of Marvel movies, so it's possible that we'll see them kind of surpassing, those kinds of movies. It's possible, and unless Marvel and DC start stepping up their game, because lately their work has not been the greatest. What about Lelouch? I mean, I didn't finish Code Geass, but sure, he can be part of the discussion. SAO, I like the intro, but then it kind of lost me. I think it's pretty and has good music, but can't say I'm a huge fan of the series. Okay, we've gone way over time, but I'll extend it 5 more minutes and then I'll actually call it. Do you think Berserk is a top 5 anime? No. Top 5 manga? That could be part of the conversation. Because the animes are almost never as good. Like, none of the anime, not even the 97 Berserk, does the manga justice. I think you would need a truly high-quality Berserk anime, which I don't think we've really gotten. Do you know any anime like DC? I mean, like, I can talk about superhero animes, like a couple. Like, there's To Be Hero X, and there's, like, Hero Academia and stuff, but, like, I guess it depends. Are you just looking for superheroes? Because we could find something like that. I like Full Metal more than AOT personally as well. Who do you think is the... I don't think there is a strongest character. Like, my opinion aside, there isn't one. Is it only me who don't see Akihiko Kayaba as a villain? Okay. I see why you're saying that. I literally see why you're saying that, but he is definitely a villain. A new Dragon Ball series or a new movie? No, I want Super 2. I want Super continued. Have you seen MHA from episodes? Yes, I'm up to date. Best Yu-Gi-Oh? Probably Duelist Kingdom, Kaiba, like maybe Battle City. Might be Battle City. And thank you, Mighty Morphin and Axolotl and everyone who's been donating. I appreciate that. Okay, all One Piece arcs you'll put is as... no. I do not put every One Piece arc at S tier, absolutely. No. There's plenty of One Piece arcs that I did not like. I did not like Fishman Island. I did not like Long Ring Longland. I did not like Punk Hazard. There's plenty of One Piece arcs I was not a huge fan of. Plenty of ones I did love as well. What do you think about Mushoku Tensei? Dropped it immediately. See, that's what I'm saying. You are saying other people's interests don't matter. When did I say what? What did I just say? What did I just say? I think you're hearing what you want to hear. I never said your opinion. I think you're hearing what you want to hear. What's your opinion on Dorohedoro? I've only seen 1 episode. What are your thoughts on Griffith and what he did? He's a terrible, terrible, terrible character. Like, he's awful. He is not innocent. Have you read Dark Hunt? I have not. I'm not reading Hunter x Hunter. If you got to pick one innate technique from JJK, you know, if you know, you know. You're not humbling Rachel. You're just being a troll. You're just being a troll at this point. Give it up. Haikyuu rating, at least an 8.5. Minimum. Do I think AOT is glazed? I mean, do people praise it constantly? Yes. Does it deserve it? I'm going to leave that up to the people who are glazing it. Like, I like the series. I don't love it as much as the hardcore people do. I'm not going to put people down for liking it. If you like the series, I'm not going to try and take that away from you. Favorite anime and why? I don't have a favorite, but because there's too many good ones. I think Once You See Enough is finally giving... Rachel, I have not changed. I've been saying the same thing the entire stream. You're just a really bad troll. What anime do you think has the best openings? I'm going to go with the 5th opening for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. What do you think about Gear 5? I loved it. I thought Gear 5 was excellent. Wonderful execution. Beautiful, like, story behind it. It was very well integrated. I think the fans get a bit carried away with it. I think the fans don't fully understand what Gear 5 is, and that's okay. Like, they'll understand eventually. But I really like it. What's your favorite anime and why? I just don't have a favorite. Have I read ReZero? I have not. So you know the meme, who decided that? Yes, because I've watched Seven Deadly Sins multiple times. Well, I've watched Escanor multiple times. All of One Piece arcs you'll put in... No, I'm not putting all of One Piece in S tier. No, I'm not. Solo, I mean... He is traveling to different worlds. Gates are technically portals to different worlds. Playing any video game at the moment. We're doing Water Park Simulator. Tomorrow we're continuing Water Park Simulator for those who want to join on Twitch. One of my friends worked on Black Clover. That is extremely awesome. Who do you think is the best written? I don't even know where to start with that. Like, if we talk about an individual series, we can talk about that. But like overall, I have no idea where to start. Where do you think is what's my top 3? Can we do like categories? Because I don't have a top 3 overall. We could do categories. I left for a minute. Did he answer my question? You didn't ask a question. You said I'm putting all of One Piece in S tier, which I'm not. Do you think Sakamoto can beat Yujiro Hanma? I don't power scale. It's not my thing. If you had to choose to live in, let me guess. If you had to live in an anime world, where are you going to? Tempest. Which anime have the worst fandom? Okay, outside of this, I don't interact with the fandoms. At that end, when I'm working at anime conventions, I don't interact with the fandoms. So I don't really have to deal with much. And if people misbehave in chat, I just get rid of them. So it's not so much a fandom issue. It's more like, as long as you behave, I don't care what fandom you're part of. As long as you're respectful to everyone else who might have different taste, I'm not really bothered by any fandom. What's one of your favorite animes? Okay, so again, let's go by categories, right? Categories I can do. So like sports, Ippo, romance, Snow White with red hair, shonen, probably Full Metal or One Piece, one of those. If we're talking, let's see, mecha, then Iron Blooded Orphans or Bravern. Is Naruto S+? I'd give Naruto an S, sure. Opinion on Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl? I couldn't finish it. It wasn't my thing. I think Dark is asking One Piece arcs that are S tier. Wano, Marineford, Enies Lobby / Water 7. I guess you could count that as like one arc. Yeah. I wanted to think about Thriller Bark, but I'm not sure about Thriller Bark. Do you think Seven Deadly Sins is more than a B? Maybe a B+. I can't put it at A. I can't put Seven Deadly Sins at A. Favorite season of SAO? Probably the first one. Probably the first half of the first season. Best power system, Nen or Alchemy. How much time do I have left? Okay, I have 2 more minutes, then I gotta go. Opinions on Beastars? I've only seen the first episode. I can't fairly judge it. One Punch Man and Blue Lock have the best art. I don't agree with that. Even though I don't have a favorite art, I think I can think of better. I could think of better. Do you think Kratos can beat Jesus Christ? Jesus. Literally. Have I watched Promised Neverland? I have not. Honestly, like, even Four Nights of the Apocalypse, even Seven Deadly Sins, Four Nights of the Apocalypse, it was good, but they messed up again. They messed up again. Like, why did they do that? I meant your One Piece S tier arcs. I'll put on Marineford, Wano, and any. Yeah, that would be fair. Those I'd put at S. Top 3 romance. Okay, Snow White with red hair, Love Story, and then the third one is a toss-up. Could be Sign of Affection. Could be Clanad. Could be Ghostic or something. It depends on the vibe for the third one. Rachel, you did nothing. Just give up. You did nothing. I'm watching Angel Next Door. I love Angel Next Door. Blue Box is I haven't seen Blue Box. Last minute, guys. I'll answer as many. Okay, one more minute of questions. Don't forget to join the Discord. Follow on Twitch. I'll be live again tomorrow when this is done. Do I watch dark fantasy like Parasite and Berserk? Yes, I do. I meant you're okay. You think Seven Deadly Sins has a good story or just good characters? I think it has good characters. I like the story. I just think they do some things wrong. Besides the animation fall off in season 3 and 4, they do some inappropriate relationship dynamics, which I don't really like. Some fan service things I don't really like. And, like, they took away my favorite character. How dare you do that? But, like, anyways, I just don't think it's perfect. I have complaints. Nobody likes a tryhard. Comey can't communicate. I haven't seen it yet. Please don't spam. Please don't spam. Please don't spam. Okay, 30 more seconds. So, what art is better than Black Clover and One Punch Man? Okay, so Unlimited Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, beautiful. Violet Evergarden, beautiful. I don't care if you like the show or not. Animation is crisp. I think it had so much potential. I mean, it could have been better, yes. It could have been better, absolutely. 20 more seconds. Is Berserk in the 1300s? I don't know what timeline it takes place in. What do you think is the worst romance? I probably wouldn't have finished. Like, I'd have to check my drop list. It's probably like girlfriend, rent a girlfriend, 100 girlfriends, or something in that sphere. Okay, last 5 comments. I'll get last 5 more comments I'll respond to, and then I'm calling it. Join the Discord. Favorite shonen? Probably Brotherhood. Arguably Brotherhood, One Piece. Where am I from? Canada. Have I watched Inozuka? I have not. Hey Brandart, how you doing? And who would win, Yagami or Naruto? Okay, Game of Thrones better than anime? Game of Thrones is not better than all anime. Come on. Come on. I've only seen 1 episode of Devil May Cry. I cannot fairly judge it. I can't judge it. I've only seen 1 episode, and it's hard for me to really fairly judge a show, unless it does something really bad. When's my next stream? It'll be here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Is Dragon Ball Super better? Is Dragon Ball Super better than Z? No. Z is better than Super. I'll stand by that. Okay. So, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord already, please do. If you haven't followed on Twitch, please do. We'll be back in the morning, and I think we've been live for long enough. Let's call it here. Boom. Okay, let's call it.